Haha. Yes, I am first. You all shall bow before my greatness.
Ayo, hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day, or in my case, a great night, and today we are going to be continuing our Creepcast reaction to The Sun Vanished. We got about an hour and 20 minutes in, and then we stopped for the day. So, honestly, I wouldn't be... This is a long video, guys. This video is like maybe like 3 hours and 30 minutes. And, normally even with like quick reactions, not even quick reactions, but like Creepcast reactions in general, it takes me and Nim about 2 streams to finish it. Considering it's 3 hours, I would say it honestly might take us 3 streams to finish it. That is if we don't skip through the random banter and conversations that the two have, which I honestly don't. I mind it sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I do mind it sometimes, but there are other times where their commentary makes things really either one, really funny, or 2, like opens my mind to other possibilities for the story. So yeah, there's that. Minako, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Our names rhyme. We could be twins. But yeah, welcome in. Hi Taco! How are you? Thanks for being first. Did you stream today? I don't think you streamed today. But yet again, I wasn't really paying attention to any of my Twitch notifications today, so you might have went under my radar. I don't think you streamed today. Unless you're planning to later on. Also, I would like to apologize for yesterday. Oh my god, when stream crashed the first time, that put me in such a horrible mood. I literally hated it. I went back just to see how bad my mood flipped, and it was disgusting. I had to unpublish the stream. It was just that bad. So fingers crossed. We don't have any issues. I genuinely think it was just the storm that was rolling through, but today weather has been absolutely amazing. Like, this is probably the best weather we've had in a while. Like, it was nice 60s, high, like mid 60s. There's a breeze, like, oh, peak weather. That is my favorite type of weather. I don't like it too hot, I don't like it too cold. I need it just right dab in the middle. Very sunny with a slight breeze. Ugh, chef's kiss. Anyways, yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have those, stream 0 bit rate, issues. But I didn't have a lot open yesterday either. It was just zenless. I was getting to a point before I started talking about apologies and stuff. Oh yes, right. So, considering me and Nim normally end stream or end like our reactions an hour and some in, I was thinking of playing another game afterwards, and my brain is kind of thinking or leaning towards Repo, just because tomorrow for PT2 night we are gonna play Content Warning. So I don't want to, even though I want to play Content Warning so bad, I don't want to double up. So I think after the reaction, we'll play a bit of Repo, and if anyone wants to join, you guys are totally welcome to. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Let me get this thing up. No, not too many streams this week, setting stuff up for Saturday. Oh? Is this Saturday your model reveal? Or is there something else going on? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's what I thought. Super exciting. What time? Because depending on what time it is, I'll make sure I'm there. 7 p.m. I think I should be home by 7 p.m. I'll be sure to drop by. Even if it's for like a split second. I took off of work on Saturday to go to a local art festival going on with a couple of IRL friends. Okay. So I am going to get our screen ready because for some reason it's nervous as heck? Wow, Taco, there's no need to be nervous. You're gonna look amazing. You'll do amazing. Per usual. Do you have any plans? Are you just gonna go over lore or just play games or just talk? Got a small list of what you want to do, yeah? You even got a PowerPoint. Ooh, fancy! Okay, we vaulted up here with the PowerPoint. I see you. You're gonna do great. Don't even be worried. I believe in you. Alright, I'm gonna call up Nim.
Hello.
Nim!
Hello.
Hi!
What's up? How's it going?
Nothing much. I'm super excited to get back into this. I skipped the rant because I remember I put, oh, why is it showing me and not you? I remember I put in, like, on my notes, there's a rant, and I was like, okay. So I made sure to skip past it. Oh, man. Yeah, that rant lasted a while.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it was unnecessary, but, you know, it's Creepcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you believe it? This video is 3 hours and almost, like, 3 hours, 24 minutes, and we're only an hour and 20 in. I said already that this will probably take us, like, maybe another stream to get through. Like, I'm not even gonna try to force it. Alright, let me bring you guys over here. Tell Nim Taco says hi.
Hello, Taco.
Taco's debuting his new model this Saturday.
Oh yeah, I heard. I was watching your stream.
Oh.
Yep. Okay.
Alright. I don't even remember what happened last time, so I guess we're kind of get thrown right in.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
There's some cheese in the experiment now. After that, he says, I couldn't see anything out the window, but I quickly snapped a few pictures just in case before taking cover. Then says, I can't believe what I'm looking at, and posts a picture.
The picture is like, looks like a fucking Ava.
Oh, what is that?
Yeah.
Oh, right, we are dealing with aliens. Yes. I forgot.
Yeah.
From the sky, yeah.
Basically looks like a, kind of like a Crash Bandicoot crystal. That shape. Like,
I mean, that's a great
it's
description.
like a protruding sharp edge off
And
of
it's
it as
hard
well.
to tell how big it is off this photo, but
It looks huge.
Big as a house, at least, if not.
I mean, if that's the roof at the top, it's huge.
Day 29th, he says, day 30. It's still there, still making noise. I've locked myself in the bathroom where there's no windows, trying to fall asleep. And then
That's
says,
real.
I just woke up to this. Post a picture
Ooh, the blue light.
of now the blue light.
Oh, it's outside. It's right outside. It's in the house.
no.
It's in the house.
I wonder if there's different stages. You have the white
Oh my
lights
God.
there. It looks like whenever you're detected. It looks like whenever you're detected, it switches.
It
to
like
red.
blinks
I'm
red.
wondering what the blue is going to emphasize.
Blue
Yeah.
light could be a later stage thing. The initial invasion's done.
You would
blue
think
light's
so.
part of something else, maybe.
Something.
Oh, this is scary
It
stuff.
says on May 30th, the blue
Yeah.
light finally disappeared, and that thing flew off and left. He then says,
At least it closes the door behind it.
now, or stay put
Good
for
pleasure.
Yeah.
Good measures. Good.
By
Whoa.
5
Good.
Says,
What the hell am I?
And again, this is something cool that I like. Like, you know, it's like choose your own adventure. People.
Oh, I don't even know what I was trying to say. Good. Good.
First, he says, I left the bathroom.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, Creepcast. Good manners! Good manners! Jeez, my brain malfunctioned. Alright, sorry, we're good. We're on the same page now.
But I think
My brain just died. We just started the stream.
Dead body that's too gruesome.
Oh,
Try
wow.
to avoid it. So then 2 days
No way I'm
pass
taking a
without
picture
any
of a
updates
dead
from the
body.
You know what's fair?
Sorry, I'm just laughing because of, you know.
Wait, what do I know?
Logan Paul.
Oh. Yeah. About that.
That's good, I'm laughing.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's been, I got no words. I got no words. Oh,
Sorry.
fucking Logan Paul.
It's just the first thing that came to mind.
Girl. Fair.
Alright.
Son vanished or Tucker. Now, what's also interesting about this, you got to keep in mind, is like, if you were reading this like I was as it was happening, it's like the picture of the blue light is all you got for 24 hours. And then you got another bit 24 hours
Yeah,
later,
I mean, you get
so.
to have time to spend. It's kind of the same thing. We said something similar during like Gregory 88, where you're constantly just waiting for updates, and then
You
you're
have time to
speculating.
stick with it, yeah.
You're speculating with commenters.
And any time that like you see a tweet in your feed from it, you like go to the account like, okay, how many did I miss? And you go back and read up. Yeah. June 2nd, after 2 days has passed, he says, to take my mind off of what is outside, I dug deeper into the piles of books and papers scattered around the house, and I found something intriguing, to which he has a picture of a folder that he found. It says there's a series of
5-star.
photos of the mysterious notebook. So he has 3 photos in total from the notebook.
I regret my decision to stay. It has gotten incredibly lonely, and I have come to terms with it. In fact, that I may never see Martha or my grandkids again.
Oh.
Why are you laughing at that?
Yeah. Wait, why were you laughing?
Writing. Look at this writing.
What is wrong? This is not the moment. This is not the time.
Who cares about the
At the
handwriting?
very least, are safer than I am. I have no real caution or regard for my own life anymore. I can only hope that what I gather from my near-suicidal experiments can be useful to someone else at a later date. I either die and be at peace, or get more information. Both outcomes sound favorable.
And what I absolutely love about this, there is so much room still left on the line paper, and then he
Flips to the next page.
You can already tell he wrote on
Yep.
the back of it.
You know what's really good about this? This would be the best thing we ever read if the next page starts. It's like, I found a cat and a piece of cheese.
Please, we're not doing this again.
I bet we're done.
Not again.
I'm literally done reading.
Oh, that reminded me of something.
Oh.
This is really random. But on my way home from getting something to eat, I
Yeah.
saw a dead cat.
No.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Yeah, it was huge, but it made me really sad. I cried.
Poor kitty. Oh no.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure it was a cat anyway.
It didn't get hit, did it? Or like it just
It must have gotten hit because I didn't see any blood, but still, it was on the side of the road.
Oh.
Anyway,
Really sad.
sorry about that.
No, you're
Okay,
good.
so the old man has experiment notes.
Experiment notes. Just in case I forget, I'm labeling it. I placed several blocks of cheese.
I fucking can't with them.
I placed several flashlights around the perimeter of the house, testing them at different intensities. The control being no light at all. I believe the entities are more attracted to the flashlights than myself. I got back inside before any permanent damage was done. Experiment notes again. Blue lights appeared after day 6 in the dark. Significance? Question mark. Light sources do not seem to attract their presence. Unlike the entities producing white/red flashing lights, the blue lights are higher in elevation and almost seem to come from a different entity altogether. I believe the blue lights will also be more likely to move in unison. However, there's no way to know for certain until they return, if they return at all.
Kind of sound like Connor from Love on the Spectrum, don't I? Yeah.
It's not a love, it's just a crush.
Experiment notes, and now it's all, he's getting a little wacky with his handwriting.
I have
Uh-oh.
Alzheimer's and Parkinson's.
Oh.
It finally happened.
Oh my god.
I was being reckless and I looked into the light. The red light. I feel empty
The
inside.
sun is back.
The
Oh.
sun is back.
I do like the sun is back, but it's funny to think that like a man going crazy is just going to like,
Uh-oh.
Scribble.
I'm wonky. I feel my earthly ties leaving.
My hands are so tired.
If it wasn't this, it would have been something else. I'm old.
but I do like the whole idea the sun is back.
The sun is back is good.
Which is also
line.
him going crazy and he's able to see something.
Yeah.
He's getting revealed something whenever he goes crazy, which is
It's
kind
like
of fun.
it's like, oh, it's we see the beauty, like there's some revelation they have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sun
Wow.
is back is really good. So what was his conclusion off the blue lights? The blue lights showed up
It's
when?
an entity, a different entity altogether is what he's saying.
It's its own
He's saying
thing,
that the white and red flashing lights they seem to be attracted more by the flashlights from what I remember. He said, but the blue entity doesn't seem to be affected by the flashlight at all. It just seems
Right.
different.
It's different
I'm
from
guessing that
white
that's
and
like the elite, more
Probably.
advanced entity is
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Mm.
He also says it's elevated. So I don't know if he means elevated as in it's like up in the sky shooting a light in, or if it's literally like floating, like you canan't hear it walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. That noise.
He was in the house and the flower wasn't disrupted.
Wow.
Could have been a blue light went in and
That's
just
true.
floated above it.
Could have been one of those.
How it got past the solo cups and the cans, I don't know.
That,
No, they're not-
that, bro, that, I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
as long as no one.
For those who forgot, we made some defensive measures and put some red solo cups, like stacked them up into a pyramid and put them outside the door. Oh, but don't forget, you also have the tin cans on the doorknob. So he could hear someone walking. Oh, and the flower in front of the doors to see if there was footsteps. Yes, that happened.
Finds their true weakness.
Yeah, the red
Oh man,
cups.
the red solo
Upside
cups.
down,
In due
preferably
haste, make
pyramid
haste.
shaped. Yeah.
Raid the stores and get solo
The
cups
solo cups are back.
and the cans.
Oh my god.
Peel the labels off the cans to make it look
Whatever.
more old-timey.
Whatever,
Hobo. Become a hobo.
whatever you
Oh my
do,
god.
don't leave a house where you've stacked the solo cups
Yeah.
upside down.
Never leave the house. Also, watch Dennis the Menace on VHS if you find it.
The
It
writer's,
has the answers.
the writer's like, oh no.
Oh god, the writer with his fucking freakishly long fingers. Have you seen the guy's hands?
Bro, why are we going? What the?
He like walked in the house. I was like,
I have
God,
no
it's like,
idea.
damn, dude.
It's like,
It's like
spider
everything
legs,
everyone wants. The hot dog hands. It was like that. He like opens up.
Ew.
Oh. Gloob glorb. Like, this motherfucker's an alien already. Holy hell. Fire in the sky.
Glib glorb. So after this, he says, yes, the sun is still gone. I have no clue what this journal is talking about. Seems like the same talking nonsense Tucker was talking about with his friend Flynn. So we can assume Flynn was also having a similar, like, revelation.
You'd be kind of a good way to show somebody's kind of becoming a bit senile on when writing on line paper, instead of just doing squiggly lines, being like,
Yeah.
"Oh, there goes my mind." What if you kept so on every time you were writing, you were writing in the lines. Then the next one is like you're writing, but
They
you're like
ignore the
writing on a
lines.
line, and on the last note, you're writing your sentences, but they're all over each other on the same.
Oh
line.
wow, yeah.
So it's
Oh,
like I'm
that'd be
trying to read what you're
interesting.
writing, but it's
Right.
like he wrote it, and then he wrote the next sentence on top of it.
On top of it, yeah, that'd be
I'm
crazy.
almost positive in the Mandela catalog, they do that. I feel like when someone's...
Did we?
You've never seen it. I know it. I'm friends with the creator of it, so I'm familiar
Oh
with it.
dang,
But
No.
I didn't mean
No, I
that.
actually know him. Like,
that's a high
Lost this point in the
fucking
conversation.
friendship. Yeah, you lost it. Yeah.
I thought that we talked about the Mandela
We've
catalog.
mentioned it, but we've never watched it together.
I was reading this book called It, written by Stephen King. I know him really well.
Bro. Okay. Okay. Have you heard of that? You should. Shut up.
Is like, oh well, I meant that to say like I talk about it a lot, which is why I'm not even gonna try to.
Well, it's such a thing whenever you're just like that close with the guy, so it's like.
June 3rd, Tucker returns. He says, "I'm alive." To which, right after
Great.
the Sun Vanished, post a few screenshots of DM conversations with Tucker.
So this is Sun Vanish talking to Tucker again.
Yeah, Sun Vanished is posting his conversations.
Sorry I was gone so long. Power went out where I was, so I've relocated. Trying to slowly work my way towards the West Coast. My reception is a bit spotty.
Wait. He's in Virginia.
I think he's trying to work his way to the West Coast, is what he's saying.
But he's like, I'm gonna do like a 1,800 mile.
I guess. I mean,
Maybe we don't know
Never
details.
mind.
Maybe like the East Coast got hit.
I was gonna
hard
say,
and
isn't he
hears it's
already
better
on
west
well,
the
I'm
or
wondering if
something.
he also
I mean,
reveals
East
later if he's
Coast?
going to be like.
Yeah, he's like,
the West Coast.
is clear.
Yeah.
In these movies, like even like Iron
which is
Man and all these
still
other things
freaking
where it's
scary. Like,
Oh, there's a safe zone.
Yeah.
I'm Virginia is like just a few states down from me. Like, I'm not moving anywhere to the west on foot.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, okay.
I
That's
think he has a
crazy.
car, but
I saw the picture
Okay.
with the thing in the sky.
I hope so.
If you can see one of those again, get as low as you can. And if you see the blue light, do not let it shine on you. So that's actually kind of interesting
Don't let it
because
shine on you.
don't let it shine on you, but also Danian also said get low.
Crayon.
He is fine.
That's true. He could know.
I remember
Because
that.
why would because he was an
Why
imposter.
would he say no to the pictures then?
I don't know. To me, that doesn't make sense. Like you just. To me, that felt stupid. It felt like a way of being like, oh, I just want to stir up the pot and like, I don't know if we can trust him.
Yeah.
I think there should have been a different way because he was just so pressing before to where now it only makes sense. So if he is still fine, it feels weird that he'd be like, come on, we don't have time for this. It's just like answer the fucking question.
Yeah. So then Sunvan says, I'm so glad to hear from you. Are you okay? Daniel texted me saying to stay low too.
Yeah, I'm doing okay considering what I've been through.
Sunvanish says, why should I not let the blue light shine on me? What happened that makes you say that?
Well, when I got out, I saw someone running away. And when the blue light shined on them, they, well, suffice to say, it wasn't pretty. I think it's kind of funny that he actually typed shine on
well,
them.
Suffice to say.
Yeah.
Suffice to say, it wasn't pretty. It almost like he's actually talking. It wants to be like,
It's
dot,
like when
dot,
people do that
sigh.
thing. Yes. Oh my gosh, that drives me crazy. How they're all the time like, yeah, it's a specific kind of people on Twitter who all the time are like, well, dot, 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 you know.
I do that.
I was about to. I was about to say I do that. That's me. I just like being dramatic with my posts, with my
Same
texts.
here.
Okay, you know, we're not gonna let them talk to us like that. We're not gonna let them call us out. Hi, Benjamin. Benjamin says hi, Nim.
Oh, hello.
Oh man, I even like sometimes I even type out the word sigh. Like I'll do it in like
Same
all
here.
caps.
Here.
Oh my god. It sounds silly saying it out loud, but there's a time and a place, alright?
Yeah.
Don't judge us, alright? Don't judge us.
You know, dot, 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 like, no. What are you doing? You're putting sentence breaks in text. Quit that.
No, never.
So, it wasn't pretty, like, explain to me, I know he's doing that to build up tension, but it's like, Tucker would tell him, like, oh, he exploded. or whatever.
Or even
Skin
saying
turned inside out.
something like, there's actually no way I can describe it.
They died.
He's
yeah.
like he's became into a pulp.
Yeah.
It's hard to even
He got
describe.
condensed into the size
You can give
of
a little bit
tangerine,
while still,
yeah.
but yeah, just it wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean,
Yeah.
Tucker? Yeah, I'm going to the West Coast.
Thanks, Tucker. That's really
I stopped by a
informative.
couple of grocery stores, got some red Solo cups and cans, and worked my way out there.
They were almost out. There was
Before I die, I want to hit the biggest wave.
yeah,
You surf too? Just starts like a weird bromance about
Yeah,
surfing.
it is.
We gotta hit.
Stop.
Yeah, we have to hit Hawaii, hit the Maluku
What
Maka Maka.
movie is that where it's like we gotta hit the wave or whatever? It's Keanu
my
Reeves.
gosh.
Point Break. Yeah, gotta hit that wave. The last wave. Yeah.
Almost said Chicken Run, Chicken Little, but that's.
Chicken run.
I was thinking of what's the fucking penguin movie where he surfs and there's like a chicken.
Surf's up,
Dinosaur
bro.
with a chicken.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
That
gosh.
surfs
Chicken
up.
surfs.
That surfs up.
Okay.
Chicken Little. Is
Well, I'm
about-
saying that I was
okay.
thinking of the fucking
Please.
chicken
Yeah,
I want.
Surf's Up is about
I also want to
penguins.
fact check immediately the Schrodinger's cat thing that there was no cheese.
Not us bringing this right back, bro. Ain't no way.
Somehow,
Someone,
Hi, Sal.
please look
put
up-
it in the edit. I'm just saying, I want justice on that.
Okay, but
I
we're leaving
want
this in
justice.
regardless of what the solution
Okay,
is,
well,
you're fine
that's
in it,
fine.
yeah.
Chicken Little and Surf's Up, kind of similar.
Ch-
No, they aren't.
No, they aren't.
They really
The
aren't.
sky's falling, yeah. And it
You
turns
could
out
say
Taylor
that
is
about
the
like
alien.
Happy Feet and Surf's Up,
Okay.
but
Yeah, I would accept that.
Interesting ways.
yeah, but not.
So there's 2 days without any updates, and then Tucker says on June
Oh
5th,
my God.
just past the Virginia state line, hoping my family will be okay. They said
You didn't check on them?
it's just like being sucked up to the sky.
Yeah, I hope you guys are right. I'm going to the West Coast. What? Bye. Also, 2 days.
Yeah.
Now getting past the Virginia line. How fucking long is it going to take you to get to the West Coast, dude?
It depends. You can't take.
I mean, he is
any
walking
chances
through
that
Virginia,
earlier traffic,
so-
like, there's a bunch of abandoned cars on them and stuff.
It also
like that.
seems like the gas stations aren't working.
Yeah. I assume he's.
I'm just stuck on the fact that he didn't like check on his family before leaving Virginia. Like,
I'm guessing he lives away from his parents.
yeah, I would hope they don't live in like the same area because that makes no sense. But yeah, let's just say that. Yeah, let's say that they like live somewhere else because that's the only way I can see this
Yeah.
happening.
I'd say
Cups full of gas.
cups. The whole bag's
Yeah.
just full of cups.
Just
like,
stacked on top of each other.
they're spilling everywhere every time it
Yeah,
turns.
Oh, God.
Gas is getting low. Keeps falling out. If only someone made a container to hold gasoline
God, I wish there
in,
was like a plastic container I could put this in.
and preferably red, like my cups.
Like my cups.
Hoping my family will be
gosh.
okay.
Probably red. If I could have preference, I would make them red.
I would make them red, perhaps with a black or yellow nozzle of some kind, so I can see it in low light conditions, like right now. Hoping my family will be okay. They said they haven't seen anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, okay, you
Well, that
you
goes
contact
back-
them.
That goes back to the whole
Oh,
thing where
okay.
some people, for some reason, are like, it's localized to a few people for some reason. So he's like contacting his family, but everything's normal with them. But for him,
But are we
it's a
saying that the
blackout.
family's in Virginia, though?
Oh right, like some people.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know yet. So June 6th.
Some people like the sun is still
The
fine.
body's just gone. Didn't see what
Yeah.
happened to it, but it's not in the street anymore. That same day, Tucker says, I took a chance and decided to drive through Indianapolis. That was a mistake, crawling with headlights. June
Okay, mine
8th,
is driving.
The water from this house is dark now. Thankfully, I filled up my bottles with clean water, but I won't be able to stay here much longer after I run out. 2 days later, the sun vanished showed screenshots of text with Daniel, where all that the sun
Why are we
vanished says, "Daniel, sorry
apologizing?"
for what I did, please respond. He does not need to be sorry. And then the
Yeah.
same
No, we're not
day,
sorry.
20 hours later, still no response. The next day, June 11th, Tucker says,
Been hiding out, waiting for the roads to be clear. Slowly making progress.
because after that, there's 3 days.
What's kind of, and you know, we're reading this, but it is kind of interesting to have, if it's just like days passing and that's the one tweet you get, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Showing up in your, you know, you're like open the app or you're looking at it, however, and you just see that one thing, you're like, oh shit, okay, he's still going.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's what was fun about it, because, like, I remember as this was happening, like, being like, any tweets today? No. Any tweets today? No. And then it's
Yeah,
like 2 days
I
later,
was-
it's like, that's
I
one
was-
tweet you get. It's
yeah.
like, oh, right, okay, cool.
I did that too.
Because there's always also the fear with these that, like, the creator will lose interest.
I wish I
Yeah.
knew
at
this.
some
Like
point.
stuff like this happened.
There were
Like-
a couple of ARGs
Like
that-
stories like
that,
this happened.
started
I'd
and then
follow
just,
along
like,
too.
didn't
Died
go
off.
anywhere. They just didn't have any followers, not a lot of attention. The sun vanished like day one, blew up. As that video of the news with like the sun has gone out went super
Yeah.
viral.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember everyone was all over it. So this one had a lot of traction. What's funny is right after I said, "Oh, I'll do the sun vanish," you do Tucker. The next Nate has a note here that says Tucker disappears for over a month. So great timing on me putting together.
Oh my god.
Jeez, my friend.
All right, so anyway, after
Bruh.
this, Tucker disappears for a month. Sun Vanish says, thankfully, there's been no activity to take note of. I'm worried about Tucker, though. And then, guys, someone's at the window. Next day.
Oh, hell no.
15th, says,
Oh,
it's too
no.
dark to make out anything. I just hear frantic knocking. It could be Daniel or it couldn't be. I guess there's only one way to find out, and there's a video.
No.
Oh no.
No, there's not.
Oh no.
No one's home. Occupied.
Occupied.
Occupied. Sun's back.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
The person on the outside was whispering the sun has vanished, right?
No, they said the sun is back.
Sun is back.
They said the sun is back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. That's pretty fun.
That's pretty funny, he says. Oh, man.
Well, I thought I heard something, and I was like looking over, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I could have swore I heard like just a little murmuring. I like that. That's fun.
Yeah, I had to tilt my head too.
So then he says they're still there at the window. I don't know what to do. Person is still standing at the window, but they aren't making noise anymore. Oh God, never mind. They're banging on the window now with this video attached. I think with their head.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my God. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. I would shit my pants, bro. I can't. Oh! Oh my God! They broke the...
That.
Are you laughing at something?
Do you want me to rewind?
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah. They broke through. Oh, hold on. I don't know. I want to go too far back. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's not good. That's not good.
No, that's not
Are you
good.
laughing at something funny?
Just the end bit, just kind of funny. But the
It's not funny. It's scary.
I do think all this stuff is super effective whenever it's just simply in his house.
Yeah.
You know,
The whole
the
invasion
lights
stuff's
and
good.
stuff are fun. I was gonna save this for later, but I almost feel like you would just save that for like later on.
You can have a hint of it at the beginning, like in the distance you see lights, and then it shows
But
up
like this
later,
stuff, the
but
build up is so nice.
the people whispering and the glass shattering and stuff like that's fun. That's good. And then
That
he
is
has a final
scary.
tweet that day where he says they're in the house now. They're looking for me with a picture attached of bare feet from underneath
Oh.
the doorway.
Probably fucking.
Ew.
You know what's fucked up about this? The immersion broken, dude.
Why?
Because I can tell with those gangly, long ass fucking toes, that's definitely the sun vanished. Identical to his hands.
Those look kind of feminine.
Well, he looks like a slender boy. With his hands and stuff, long,
I mean, he
lanky
does
ass
got
fucking
some
hands.
long-
Hello?
You really got freaked out.
Hello,
Look
please.
at him. Have you seen him? He's got the Gray's feet.
I guarantee you the 7 women in our audience are going to love
His tootsies?
hands.
No.
Oh my God,
no. Please, no.
We
Veiny
don't.
hands, they have the
No.
fingers.
Yeah, you guys like that.
It has
The
that
girls like
soundbite. What the
stuff.
fuck is that soundbite that's popular with a lot of cringe videos? It's like, say it again. I think I liked it.
No, please.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
With that deal. Like corpse husbandy kind of thing,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I
A
can't.
dream.
Exactly.
A
Please.
dream.
Oh my. Oh.
I don't think Dream looks like that.
Oh.
Dream is
Oh
he's
my
a
God.
people think he's cute, right?
No.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean,
And
not
he's
as
got the
much.
hands.
Next question,
Next
please.
question,
Oh
go
my
on.
God.
Corpse-
Please
Corpse's
move
whole thing
on.
Was like, most
Whatever-
of his
whatever
stuff
happened
has
to
been
Stop
that
like-
assuming
He
what
did.
girls are
He-
into.
he-
He used to read
Right.
those,
You could be wrong.
Yeah, he did. He did back in the day. He read a bunch of these.
Maybe he could be a guest on our show.
Well, he did music for a while and stuff like that, but I think he dipped from the internet after.
Are we talking about corpse now?
Like a bunch
Please.
of people kind of turned on him. I think a picture of his face got out. And people were making fun of him and stuff, and then he dipped. But he dipped around the same time that was happening. That's
Dude,
why.
corpse, you want to read a spooky story? Come on out, dude.
Yeah.
Would you bring him on with his sexy voice?
Yeah, I'd bring Corpse on with a sexy voice, I think.
Can you,
Wow.
can you do a corpse impression?
No, please don't try. Please don't. Let's move
Please
on.
don't.
Oh
You know
my
why? He's
God.
really insecure about his voice, actually.
Ah.
Corpse. I
Is that
mean,
what- is that what he was
Yeah.
saying? Creepcast?
I feel like you.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
I'm corpse husband, but I just got possessed by Isaiah.
This is
Can we stop?
fun.
Corpse husband, and I'm on Creepcast now.
I feel like you've done this shirtless in your bathroom in the mirror.
Why? Why would you say that?
I hope he
But-
doesn't see this.
For the 7 women in the audience will
Yeah.
remember that. Did you see them getting
Shut
upset?
up.
on
7 women in the. Oh my
I was
God.
like, there's more than 7 of us.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
far
it's,
more,
it's a meme.
Yeah.
And now there's the people have been saying there's the 7 sister
The
cult.
7 sisters. I like
And
that.
that's
yeah.
sick. The 7 sisters.
You got 7.
For all of our-
7
for all
girls
of our
watch the
girlies
show,
out
that's
there.
it.
Yes.
Oh my. Please never ever do that. Ever do
No,
that.
Please don't.
Ever again. Please don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Please stop! Please stop! Oh my
Stop
God.
it.
So I did not appreciate that.
No, never again.
16th, he says,
Thank
"Been hiding
you.
For 20 hours. That's such a long time to be hiding. I think they're gone. I need to check the house first. So he
Oh
says,
my
where should I
God.
check first? Another poll. Options are upstairs or downstairs. Upstairs wins 60%. So June 17th, he says, I'm heading upstairs.
Okay.
First pick. The person has definitely been up here. It is a picture of
Oh,
a bloody
bloody
handprint across
handprint.
the wall. Okay.
100% sun vanished
You are
because
right.
of those fucking
Those
long
fingers-
ass.
Shut
Stop
up.
it!
That looks like...
Someone check his fucking DNA, dude.
That
Because
is
it is not
wild.
going to be human.
That is the biggest hand I have ever...
I'm
Look,
tell-
if either one of those is the pinky, that's...
That is a
fine.
pretty, that is a
This
pretty
right
hand,
here
big
is his
hand. Now that I'm looking at it, but
This is-
I mean, still, let's move
No,
on.
no,
He's
because-
got a long-ass thumb.
No, it's this. He's doing this. It's the top four. It's the top four, right? So if it's right or left hand, his thumb's off the wall to the side, right?
Wow.
No way his thumb's that scary. And also because there's only 4 fingers there. So unless he's missing a finger.
I wouldn't throw anything, but I don't even think he has 4 fingers. I think that these. I think he took his 3
Oh
fucking
my
alien
God.
hand and he kind of combined them.
They like
into
pull out together at the same time. They're still there upstairs. Just snapped this before getting out of there. It's another
Wait, so they're
picture.
still up here? I'm telling
Oh, oh, I'd cry. I'd cry, bro. I'd cry.
Yeah.
Man, I bet you this motherfucker's like 6'8". Hello?
Got super
You might be
long legs
Superman.
though.
Hello?
Yeah, no, man's
I'm not even
lanky.
joking. If this fucking goes into a Slender Man thing,
Well,
I'm
no,
gonna-
that-
I'm gonna
It's
flip
not.
it.
It's not. There's no way it's not.
Because we heard her whispering, the sun's back.
That was a person outside, though.
Yeah, that was a woman. No,
But now they're in.
Smashed their head through the window. Now they're inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're saying that this is the woman
That is
was
the woman
outside.
that was whispering, the sun is back.
I still believe that it's him.
Okay, whatever.
I bet he's like, oh, it's the girl from outside, but it's just him taking a picture of himself.
I mean, that could be true, but
Yeah.
in the story, it's the girl from
It's supposed to be
outside,
the woman, yeah.
yeah. So he says, staying low, staying safe. She seems to be in a trance. She was trying to track me down before, but now, even if I'm right in front of her, she doesn't react.
You walked in front of her?
June 18th. I don't
Is that
think
that
I'm a
out?
threat anymore. I locked her in the room where she's standing. June 19th. Holy shit, I woke up to find the door busted open.
Fucking
Before
hell.
I go into
no.
the
Fucking
picture or the
hell.
video here,
Oh
do
my
you-
god.
how do you feel about the whole like holy shit, this just happened as a tweet, like him tweeting that, versus it like as like an actual tweet? Does that feel weird that like
That's
in this moment you're like,
fine.
oh, you know what I mean, and it just happened?
I think it's like a panic.
I just thought
Yeah.
of that and I was like, why the fuck is
So
that?
I
think it's
can
fine.
suspend my disbelief because it is the medium of the story.
Sure, okay, that's fine.
And if this was a scenario where they are still running the gambit that this could really be happening, Gregory 88 did a decent job of that, where he'd be like, "I'm going to do a thing," and then 8 hours later,
A
he'd be
dumb
like,
thing.
Tense or whatever.
This is what
Mhm.
happened.
Yeah.
And he would describe it. That was more believable because it was more grounded, at least initially, before we got to the.
Well, I
egg
like the
part.
idea of it helps me at least, even in Gregory 88 with the fucking eggs and all that shit. At least it was something like, I'm going to do this, break. He went and did it. I'm going to tell you about it.
Yeah.
Like you just said. But it feels weird that
Mhm.
during the action, you'd be like, let me tweet this out real quick.
I forgive it here because it is about giant aliens that are running spaceships and control
That's all
lights
fine.
with choose
Well-
your own adventure routes.
And that's
in
all
the middle
fine to
of it,
me.
yeah.
I think we said this like the last time we were reacting to it, but like he makes the tweet after.
Yeah.
So it's not in the moment. He records in the moment or takes up, but like doesn't
Yeah.
post the actual thing until like everything is safe. Like he's safe,
That's what I'm assuming at least.
right? I mean, I feel like that would make sense. But you know
Yeah,
what?
way more sense.
Yeah. Hi, Choir Nya. How are you,
I'm,
Nya?
like, I'm almost disassociating this even as like
A
tweets
Twitter
then.
thing.
And it's
Yeah,
almost
correct.
like you're in the room with him.
Yeah,
Being like,
yeah.
this is
I don't
happening.
think of it as
Yeah,
tweets at a certain
yeah.
point. It's just a medium of the story. Yeah.
Hey, Floof Nya. Oh, please, no jump scare, Nya. I'm getting wait. Wait, please, Nya. Wait.
Not me.
Wait, no, Nya. Oh my god, Nya. Did someone's saving him
Is
right
there a
now,
boy helping
yeah.
him out?
Yeah.
I think it might be.
They knew that he was there and that he didn't.
Holy crap. That was scary, yeah.
Yeah.
Reaching for him, heard a noise, runs outside. Then he says, after the car horn, I heard a gunshot. The sun vanished, posts some screenshots of text with Danyon.
I found your Twitter.
Is that you honking outside and the gunshot?
Yep.
Then.
Oh, wait, so he's.
We have the same problem as we had before. Can I trust you?
At your 11th birthday party, I gave you a Batman Lego set. Is that good enough? Grab your stuff. Let's go. How hard was that to just do that the first time?
We could have done that earlier, yeah. You guys didn't need to have this little fight, yeah, or whatever.
It could have been something that read like animosity of like, what, you think I'm.
You went to Pizza Hut? I haven't been to a Pizza Hut in years, yeah. I wasn't, yeah.
It could have also have been maybe the, I don't know, the entity or whatever controlled Danyon for a little bit and got, I don't know. But anyway, he posts this video next. So he is now in the car with Danyon. You like the shot of the guy? Is that a desert eagle? My gosh. Yeah, he's got a massive. Jesus. Oh no, it's not. It's like a 1911 or something.
Also, I like how he doesn't say anything. He's just sitting there with his gun in his lap.
And he was just filming it as he ran in.
Way to go, asshole.
So let's get out of here. So now I'm with Danyon, right? And this is actually when I quit keeping up with it. Because that happened in the 2-week hiatus, and I don't think I may have saw one or two things afterwards. But up until this point, I was keeping up with everything as it was posted.
So now you're going in blind now.
Now I'm going in blind.
Okay.
I don't know what happens after this.
Ooh, fun,
so,
yeah.
2 weeks later, July 7th, Sun Vanish talks again and says, I'm finally back. There's so much that I have to catch you all up on. You won't believe what I've seen. After the last video I tweeted, Danyon and I drove a ways into the boonies to stay away from where all the activity is in town. He brought camping gear, so we stayed in a tent out in the woods for the last couple weeks. It wasn't long before we were out of range from any cell towers, but I made sure to still document anything significant. On our way out of town, we noticed what appeared to be a star in the sky. But almost as soon as I pulled my phone, the star...
It was not a star, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of saw something for a second. Oh.
So one singular star, as soon as it starts to be videoed, fades out. Then says the next day, July 8th, once we got far
I have a lot of local pizza places near me, Benjamin, so I don't really eat those three at all, yeah.
But unfortunately, there was some rising conflict between us. Danyon isn't a fan of me broadcasting my situation on the internet. He thinks it's dangerous. My philosophy is that I have a chance to reach out to other people who might be in the same situation as I am. But suffice to say, he hasn't been in a hurry to get back to reception. At this point, we had been arguing for days on what to do next until our decision was made for us. The storm rolled in and we saw this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Oh.
That actually looked really good.
That was fun.
For like what this is, like just a little Twitter ARG put together, like the shape floating across.
So because they're like attracted,
so with the activity getting closer to
because they're attracted to light, yeah, the lightning is super bad, Nia.
Yeah.
And they're just out there camping, Nia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's scary, Nia.
our campsite, I finally convinced Danyon for us to pack up and drive toward the closest.
Yeah, get the hell out, Nia.
Do I trust Danyon? Yes. Do I trust his judgment? I'm not so sure. July 12th, we've been camping out next to the cell tower. Danyon took the car and left a few hours ago to find more fuel to siphon. While Danyon's gone, I'm free to answer any questions you all have. Nate's note for us says the sun vanished as a short Q&A session, which is mostly not that important to the story, but gets one message from an account or character that will be important later. So
another character, Neil.
Saying, without knowing your situation, all I can say is to stay low. If you are inside, stay away from windows and doors. Good luck to you, to your survival. He shows screenshots of messages from a character named Nat. Nat has been making cursory posts since August 30th, where they have been compiling a survivor guide by taking messages from others dealing with the sun vanishing. This will be cut for brevity's sake, and they won't be brought up again until they begin interacting with our characters.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the story, we said that the sun vanished, Tucker, and Nat were going to be the three most important. So this is the first introduction to Nat.
So Nat, so actually, Nat had been talking since August, but this is... Or sorry, no, we're talking in July. The next month, Nat will make survivors guides, like stay away, do this and stuff. For the sake of brevity, for whatever that matters on the show. We're not going to be going through all of them, but just know that's like
so
Nat's
many.
biggest role. There's so many of these.
I mean, like,
this went on
this
for
is
years.
this is a very consolidated thing, but they were like responding to tons of stuff. Like it just like
Yeah.
as for the overarching story of us reading this now, it's just we're just cutting
there were
it down.
Q&As he would do where it would be. I do remember some of this where like the Sun Vanish would answer like dozens of questions about like what's your name, is your family okay, and it'd mostly be like I don't know. Maybe, and it would be us reading that for like.
Yeah,
a while,
I mean, there's
so
just tons because it was so interactive. It's so easy to tweet out stuff.
Which is so fun,
And
yeah.
then when-
Yet
it went
again,
on
yeah.
4 years, so this is consolidated. But this is our first introduction.
It's better as
to
like
Nat,
the
if you remember
movie,
what
The
she said.
Day the Earth
says,
Stood Still,
Hey,
yeah.
the sun vanished. I'm
Oh?
Nat. I've survived 2 months now thanks to the
I heard of
info
that
you've
before, yeah.
accumulated and shown us. I owe you.
I
I want
have,
to make
but
a
I
guide
haven't
for
seen
survival,
it.
pick up where the news outlets left off, and I've been trying to collect anything I can from the other survivors out there and was wondering if you have any tips. Which is kind of a fun, I like the introduction to this kind of character because it lets him at least build in this world of, it's almost like, you know how many fucking zombie survival books there are?
Yes, yeah.
So
it's
many.
like, you get to
Yeah.
kind of have that
Yeah.
with this,
It's
which is
that
cool.
element, but it's for like an alien invasion.
Yeah.
Where the sun went.
Oh, we're all moving, yeah?
So July 13th, I just woke up and Danyon is still gone. And then he says
Uh-oh.
no response in close to 12 hours and shows a screenshot of a text message he sent to Danyon that just says, "Where are you?" July 14th.
Where are
I took
you,
her with
Nya?
No car, no gun, just a tent and the essentials. July 15th. I only have
no.
38 hours of battery left if Danyon doesn't come back with a car.
It's been 2 days.
Oh shit!
that's
So
one.
he's
July
stranded.
16th. Guys, we have a new problem. I can't see anything, but I can hear someone walking around my
Oh,
tent.
fuck
Then,
no,
oh
yeah.
God, never mind. Now I can see with this video.
Oh my god, please, yeah. Oh, the lights,
Oh
yeah.
no!
They're looking, yeah.
Yeah.
Blue, yeah. In?
Yeah. They said
Oh.
don't look into the red light. What's the
Okay, I
blue
gotta
light?
say,
Right, yeah.
I really like the aliens being depicted as flashing lights that make clicking noises.
I mean,
Something
it's
about it so mechanical,
so simple.
weird. Yeah,
It's nice.
yeah.
Also, too, we have got to put an epilepsy warning at the beginning
Yeah.
of this fucking episode.
Right, yeah.
So there,
I don't
blue
think they
tint,
ever
was that a
did.
white light or was
No,
that-
it
It was a
didn't.
white light. I
So it
think.
was a white light.
I'm pretty sure
I
it
thought
was
it
a
was
white
too.
light.
I couldn't tell because it's just illuminating it. But
I think it's a white light, especially because earlier, like Blue Night, or I don't know if they said they don't make noise, but that was the white light noise for sure.
it's one that we've definitely heard. But I was wondering why would the white light be there if there's been? Well, I thought that they were attracted to flashlights and stuff, so maybe he was like looking around with it.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe
Also,
he's
to be
just
fair,
looking
his
around.
light is on. The
That's true
thing,
on his
so,
camera. Yeah, that's true. Then says this one is different from
The darkest
others.
hour?
Just
That's the
wandering
right one, yeah?
aimlessly and flickering at random intervals. I'm
Probably
fighting
'cause
the
it's
urge to
dark
go check it out. I know it's too risky, but I only have 5 hours of battery left. Not a single sign of Daniel returning, and not much else.
This
to
is
lose.
bad, yeah.
And then he does a poll to either stay in the tent or investigate.
Bro, y'all are messy! You guys are so messy, yeah. You guys are wanting the worst for the sun vanish,
Wow.
yeah. You're wanting the absolute worst, yeah. Oh my god. These are the people that are just like, I just want to see, yeah. For my entertainment and my entertainment only, I'm not thinking about your safety. Just go check it out. Just go outside real quick, yeah.
Yeah.
For plot purposes, yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
So
Okay.
Quickly snap this pic, and it's just a pretty ominous picture of a guy standing in some tall grass.
Then he says, I followed it into the crops to get a good look at it. The crops are about 6 to 7 feet high, so that gives you a good idea of how much taller it was.
Damn, yeah.
Oh.
huge.
It's like
Oh,
13 feet
fuck
tall.
no,
It's
yeah.
at least, I mean, I would say yeah.
Mm-mm,
Yeah,
no,
It's fucking huge.
no.
July 17th.
No, Nya.
Next
Oh,
day,
Nya's are
he
over.
says less than 2 hours of battery left. I'm powering down my phone for now. Wish me luck. Then the sun vanished, disappears for 2.5 months.
Pretty crazy.
That's such
Wow.
a wild interval. But at the same time, Tucker's story picks back up. So then Tucker says,
Hey everyone, sorry it's been so long. But if you ask, no, I'm not really okay. The Church of the West Coast was unsuccessful. I couldn't get through Indianapolis. I haven't heard from my family. I haven't heard from my family. Says it twice. Maybe that's a typo. I don't know. Just caught up to the sun vanished situation. Wow, sun vanished isn't safe. I'm not safe. Nobody is safe. You cannot trust anyone except yourself. Save yourself. I miss my family. So is Tucker's family in Virginia, or is he going to them
I
in the
think
West
he's going
Coast?
to them in the West
That's
Coast.
what I think.
I think that's what it is. That's
Okay,
why
yeah.
he's
That's why he's
traveled
going
to the
out
West.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot Nya's are over.
Leaves as quickly as he came and
I
goes
bet.
dark for almost 3 months. So now, at the same time,
Which also, from just to notice some of the times here too, we're talking July 21st. The posts are becoming more sporadic,
Yes.
because before it was daily, multiple times a day. Now we're going. It was 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Now that's 21st, and then the next post isn't until the 31st. So 10 days now, which I think is the longest span we've had between posts.
Then after that, it says that on July 31st, it's the first time that Nat becomes important outside of world building. Nat says, poll, should I try to message Tucker and interview him? And there's a yes or no poll with yes winning by a landslide. So on August 6th, Nat posts their interview messages with Tucker.
Basically, what it seems like here is that she's asking Tucker. It seems like Nat is asking Tucker questions to be like, is Tucker actually who he says he is? And he's posting. Because here, Nat says, why do you repeat certain words/phrases? Tucker says, excuse me. And then she says, you've been repeating certain words/phrases in your tweets and messages, usually a sign of drinking contaminated water. So that's the part we say.
Wow. And he was saying that, like, the house that he was staying at had dark water in it.
Read over it
in one of the
again,
tweets.
It was a typo, but when he says that one thing where he was like,
I miss my family. I miss my family. Yeah.
Miss my family. Yeah.
Water.
Tucker says, I'm fine. It isn't that big of a problem.
I'll read Nat.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, what about your family? What happened to them?
We are not talking about that. If you mention that again, I will block you. I will block you.
Oh?
That's suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen what the strobe's headlights look like?
Kinda. I've been able to make out a silhouette of one of them.
What does it look like?
It kind of had the shape of a person, but definitely didn't move like a person.
Interesting. Can you elaborate? What did it move like?
I don't know. Not normal.
If it has the shape of a person, did you see its head?
I don't know.
Did it chase after you? How tall was it?
I don't know.
How did you get away?
I don't fucking know. When you're in the moment, fight or flight. You weren't thinking about this shit. You don't notice details. You just have to stay alive.
I'm sorry, but we just want to know what's going on.
Nat, have you ever been in a situation like I have? Have you ever had to run like your life depends on it? Because if you had, you'd understand how difficult it is to recall things. When you're in a situation like that, all you care about is one thing: survival.
You're right. I haven't been through something like that.
Nat, how old are you?
14. 14?
Damn.
Damn. Damn. You talking to Nat like that is crazy. Wow. Okay. Well,
I'm telling you, because the person who is probably making this is probably
You're
around
probably
that age.
right.
Hello? 100%. Some like 14-year-old gangly alien boy.
That explains
Stop.
some of the
baseball bat.
did you know that there's a water brand that has black water? Is there? What's the brand name?
It's just a bunch of teenagers, probably high schoolers even.
You're
Is it
right.
nutritious?
Probably a guy who's
Something?
like, he's 17. He's probably made this. He's 17. He's like, oh, she's like a little younger than I am. She's 14.
Yeah.
Whatever. And she's
That
like,
makes sense,
a
yeah.
curious, whatever, kid who's online, chronically online, blah, blah, blah. Right.
Because to him, 14 isn't comedically young for someone
he's
who's
like,
trying
yeah,
to put
she's
together
younger.
survival. Yeah, yeah.
But, like when I was
Yeah.
14, I knew, blah, blah, blah.
That's how you describe like a novice when you're 17.
Yeah.
A 14-year-old who now is like a child.
You'd never guess. Oh, was it
Tucker-
Dasani?
Tucker's a fucking 38-year-old guy
Yeah.
who's like, I'm from Virginia.
If it's like, I got to get back to my family across the country. How old are you? 16.
I get it. You're young and eager
Oh.
to obtain information because you have no idea what's really
Literally
out there.
Blackwater. Be okay.
I promise you, if you experience things for yourself, you'd have a very different set of priorities. Where have you been staying this whole time? In your house?
Yeah.
Yeah. So cut me some slack because you haven't been through what I have.
It's interesting. Like, I can't tell if it's like the writing or part of the story. that she's
Progression.
like, well, like, why have you been repeating stuff? And he's like, girlie, you'll get it when you're my age, all right?
Yeah, exactly. Trust me. Go
Together.
through a divorce and you'll be
Yeah.
repeating a lot of stuff.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Listen,
Oh man.
just give me some time. I'll come to you when I jog my memory about what I've seen, okay?
Is he okay?
That dog.
My tongue is screaming, bro.
Little
Gave
pupper.
me a heart attack.
And she just responds with okay.
Yep. And then Nat goes dark for 2 months.
Yeah, so now we're not getting our next post isn't until September.
No, I don't drink tap.
2018,
I
which is kinda
drink
interesting
like
because I
the
know that
purified
we said this
water
at the
from my
beginning, but,
fridge.
I mean, this thing only closed out. At least the last posts that we have here are up until 2023.
Yeah.
So now we're seeing these time jumps to where this story has stayed committed for so
while.
long, even if the posts are like, okay, well, you're not going to post for a month or however long.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
like
it's been a
people will
while.
wait.
So Sun Vanish returns September 30th and says, I'm back. It's been a long time, but I'm back. I don't have much time. Extremely low battery, but there's a car close by. I can see it. And then says, for what I can tell, the car door is open and dinging, meaning the keys are still in the ignition. Sends a picture. You can see, like, the car lights out in the distance. That's a cool pic.
It has
says,
lights
"Oh
on
God,
though.
it's
I would be
warm here.
so
There's a
surprised if it
hotspot,
didn't
but it's my
attract
one ticket to
anything.
getting my phone charged and getting away from here." And then he posts this video. So it's him seeing the car
Oh no.
Oh,
out in the distance.
That's the
What is
inside of
this?
the car. Oh wait, no, it's the
He's trying
phone.
to charge. It's a charging kit
Okay.
for I think his.
Oh.
His phone.
Yeah, I think so.
It also looked like it had a light on one of them. Maybe that's what he's using for light. Probably something he got off of.
get in the
That's
car.
interesting to see
Oh, get in the car.
Just open. Because it's been like months now, right?
Oh, blue light.
Oh,
Oh.
Bro.
my boy just got fucking Oppenheimered for
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, you were
God.
running through the one that's like, oh, lay on the grass.
He's like, well, I have cancer.
Do you have to lay down?
Oh my.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh, 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 oh,
He's
oh.
hiding or not.
He's laying down in the grass.
Yeah, and the grass is like tall,
You're not supposed to
mind
be exposed to
you.
the light at all.
Well, it says get down whenever.
Or just get low.
Maybe it's
Stay
like
low.
you're playing dead or something. Maybe that's why it works. So
Oh, no,
yeah,
man. Fucking-
Oh,
He's
it's
two
because
full
they're
blast
really
blue gamma
tall.
rays in
If
the
you
back.
get
Can't
low,
make
it's
it
harder
for
for
you.
them to
he's
see
walking
you.
around. He heard something.
Yeah, that
in the
makes
distance, and
sense.
the blue light
Okay, we're in the car.
blue
We
light definitely
Gucci.
comes from the ships.
No,
looks
because
like.
if he sees the red light, he could still be affected. Even if you see it through a window,
ready to
you can
meet
still get
God,
affected by the red light.
Right.
I love how what was the Slender Man?
You put a
video
fic in the
thing?
Discord whenever you have time.
Marble
Okay.
Hornets? I love how Marble Hornets coded it is.
Yeah.
Where it's like the famous
Man.
people, like he's getting
Remember that one?
Malibu, whatever.
Yeah.
His mom's car.
That was a
Yeah.
while ago.
I won't
Yeah,
drive
that
it,
was
I'll just,
fun
like,
though.
It was.
blom, blom, blom.
Hey, so I actually just got hit by 3 blasts of radiation.
Is
Bad?
that
Are
bad?
you okay, Mom?
His like eyes like drooping down. Like, he's like, really,
Oh
"Mom,
god.
I feel weird.
Ew,
October
that's
1st,
gross,
so the next
Kyle.
day, he says, I have to get to a colder location. I promise I'll explain everything. Then, all right, I'm not in a cold spot yet, but where I am will do for now. The ships have certain identifiable flight patterns. Yeah, so in the time he's been gone, he's learned some stuff. You can tell where they tread often by the temperature of the area, hot spots. Where they don't go as often is much more safe, cold spots. After I powered off my phone to save the last little bit of battery juice, some followers of the Twitter account figured out where I was and came to rescue me. They brought me to their shelter and had food and clean water, so I decided to live with them for about 2 months. Then,
Oh wow.
I think the flight patterns changed, and we got found out. And they didn't make it. That's why
Oh.
I've had to learn how to evade the ships on my own for the last few weeks or so. Okay, so that's
Oh.
interesting because it's like maybe the reason that there was a car parked out here is like there was like a group of people.
No, Benjamin,
in
the
shelters,
fridge has
so
its
maybe
own.
that's one
I
of
mean,
their
it takes
cars to try to
like
get away.
normal, I guess,
Oh, yeah.
Like,
water,
there was an
like you
initial
know,
fallout where everyone's dead,
and then
We
now
didn't
it's,
see
like,
the
survivors.
fallout.
Purifies
This is
it
one of the-
itself.
like,
So I
one of the
guess,
people who
yeah.
rescued him.
It's one of the
their vehicles.
survivors. Yeah. Next day, he says, finally found a good cold spot. There's something that I've been avoiding talking about. When Daniel left, he said he would come back, but he never did. He
Right.
basically left me for dead out there in the woods. I didn't really say anything here, but I was so angry at him, I couldn't believe I trusted him. But when I turned my phone back on, I got a flood of texts from him. He shows a picture of those texts.
Hey, bud, you haven't answered any of my calls, so I don't really know if you're going to get this or not. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. The way I treated you, even the few times where my mind was actually clear, wasn't fair to you. I shouldn't have left you here. I was scared and I was confused. I didn't know what else to do. Because of what I know, I got in trouble with some people. They're threatening to kill me if I don't tell them what they want to know. Do you remember when we used to be close? Before moving away and starting our own lives, we were happy. I know it's something everyone says. Those were simpler times, but they really were. Lol. There was so much stuff I never did and never said, but it's too late now. I had my chances to fess up again, and I'm so sorry. If I'm not a goner by the time you read this, blank attitude, blank longitude. I wish I was a better friend to you. Now, is this a suicide note, or is he, like, infected, you think?
I think he's infected. Well, I said the few times my mind was clear. I think maybe what happened, the reason he wasn't answering those messages earlier and stuff like that, is because he maybe didn't fully succumb to the red light, but I think
maybe he saw it in a mirror or something.
Yeah, stuff.
Yeah, like in the car mirror as he was driving away.
So yeah, maybe he didn't directly see it.
Oh
yeah, you could have seen it in a rearview mirror.
Hey, listen,
yeah.
you are a goner. You are not a goner. I'm gonna come find you. Okay, please tell me if you're reading these. To no response.
I'm gonna assume Daniel is probably dead.
He's dead. I think he's certainly.
Oh,
he's been gone
rip.
for 2 months. Like.
Yeah.
It says his coordinates are really far away, but his coordinates were like up in the sky. But I have even though I'm still upset at him for what he did.
Hello?
I can't leave him in whatever the hell situation he's gotten himself into.
Yeah, it tastes like water. Hell no, Claire.
I mean, you'd have to assume that he's just gone.
He's dead.
Right? At what point is it just being stupid, you know?
When you turn your phone on and those messages are from a month ago.
Yeah, and you're like, I gotta find him. From 2 months ago.
From a month ago. This is where he was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I bet he's still there.
I bet he hasn't left and nothing's found him.
That didn't read like a creepy suicide note at all.
Absolutely not.
He's probably fine. 2 months, he's clear. He's been.
I bet that guy A-okay.
Yeah, he's like, I got into
A-okays.
I've never been so mentally clear before.
Crypto, you really need to get in on.
You got to get in on it. It's called Blue Coin.
Stop.
October 4th. There's something else that I haven't told you all. I neglected to mention it because I had no idea what I saw or heard, but now I have actual proof, and he shows a video.
U.S. military jet?
The military jet, or those ships can truck if they want to. But it does sound like the audio is definitely that of a military jet, but it's something flying overhead. He says,
"Oh, I was gonna say I didn't even hear it."
Ships flying nearby, and after a loud noise, it suddenly exploded and then came crashing down. I bet you're right. It is militaries, like shooting them down or something.
Oh,
so the world isn't in total
Honestly,
shit.
at the time, I thought I was hallucinating or something, but now I'm fairly certain I wasn't. That's definitely not one of the ships. That's a jet. Yeah, you're right. 2 days later, Nat returns. Nat says, "Happy birthday to me," and posts a screenshot of Tucker finally responding to them.
Hey, kid. Glad to see you're online again. I'm sorry for popping off like I did. I let my emotions get the best of me. You're doing a good thing here with your Twitter. Don't be afraid to keep broadcasting people's first-hand accounts and experiences.
So Tucker's also gone. That or he's a
belligerent. This is weird. Yeah.
In this situation, I think being an alcoholic is perfectly acceptable.
It's perfectly. We cannot get through this sober, man. Like, ain't no way. If you have it around, you might as well sip up.
On Twitter,
hey, kid.
The only person putting together information to help people.
Maybe in a different lifetime, kid.
Oh my god.
Different lifetime.
That's a Tucker. What do you mean by that, Tucker?
And nothing. Nothing.
My god.
Where'd you say you were at?
Oh my god.
Where are you at?
Stop.
Oh.
Please, no. Please, no. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Slowly but surely making my way towards the coordinates. Bro. Hunter, I mean this with love. I would not come to anything you say.
Isaiah, I would never. I'm going to tell you this right now. I would fucking never. If I ever write a suicide note, I'm not going to tell you where it's going to be or anything. I'm probably just going to say bye.
Bye. See ya.
To anybody though, would I? Would you?
A suicide note?
Yeah, if you're like, this is where my body is.
No.
Are we talking about in real life or this specific scenario?
If you're up
in this situation,
like, I'm going to do it in the forest. Would you be like, here's my longitude, latitude?
I think
I don't think that's.
No, I don't think that
Damien is.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think so either.
Heavily, like he was going to
if that's what it is, then I don't think he would say anything. If that was a cry for help, I think he would have been like, or if like this is the last place I'm at, if I'm still alive.
Does it also not read like a trap?
Yes.
If that's the case,
Mhm.
here's my
Ooh,
Well,
logic.
he
yeah.
literally said
He
he got
has to
captured
come
by
into the red
people
line.
and was
Anytime
they were
just-
asking
anytime
to
someone
tell him
gives me
everything he
fucking directions
knows.
that are- I
Right,
forget
or they were
how
gonna
many
kill
times
him.
Donut.
Yeah.
does that all
What
the
if
time.
And I was
that
just like-
is about the sun vanished?
Like, motherfucker, give me a street.
What if they want to
Right.
know about
He
him?
does that all the
I
time.
mean,
You know what I mean? I'm like,
people.
oh, get it.
I mean, if
It's
he
like, where do you
found
live? It's like, okay.
followers
Don't
found
have to
him
punch this in,
to
find
help
Yeah.
him,
this,
I wouldn't be
6 feet away.
surprised if
Exactly.
like
And I'm always
other
happy to see
people
him, but at
wants
the
to
same
know,
time,
like,
if I get a
wants
new
to-
fucking
Yeah.
attitude,
Well,
Oh,
or
that's
if
scary.
other people don't
I'm gonna be
want
up a river.
them to share
I have buddies who do that too. They'll give me
the
pins. They'll like,
info
drop a pin
or
for a
whatever.
place. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Angie's barbecue.
Yeah.
Real
or maybe
super
there's a
drunk.
cult
pin.
now
Whoa.
that
Hey, I'm
is
here.
like all hail
Oh,
the
I'll meet
mighty
you there.
alien.
The aliens. All hail the blue light.
Yeah, if we make
Like I'm in an
sacrifices,
alternate
then
universe.
Oh my
I'm gonna do
gosh.
storm.
Yeah.
When did the general get here?
Jeez.
in these kind of situations, there's
Right?
always some kind of
Every
cult
time I get a
that
text
starts
like
to
that now, I'm just
believe in the
like,
thing that's attacking them.
You're so right. I feel like I see that a lot.
Yeah, if I really I think I would have to question a friendship if they gave me like latitude, longitude to a fucking Red Robin or something. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I get it. Whoa, you're very cool. So, the sun vanished on
Wait.
October 8th. I get paranoid when I'm outside of a cold spot for too long. He said, it's weird. The closer I get to Daniel's last location, it keeps getting hotter.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
on
no,
fire.
bro.
It's odd. I'm sweating profusely.
Whoever owned this car previously, they had an adult-sized sleeping bag and a child-sized sleeping bag in the back with a
Oh,
picture attached. That is great world building. I like more of that. Like you come across
like how
abandoned
I
guards
like-
with like an adult and a child.
I like how haunting it is to be like a family, like a parent and a kid died.
yeah.
You know?
That's
Yeah.
pretty creepy.
Yeah.
They
Just
got,
like
they got sucked up, or they succumbed to the red light or whatever.
I mean, the way that the car was
Well,
left,
yeah,
it,
didn't
that's
get
how
taken
it-
They
down.
looked
yeah.
like they ran
So much use of,
away.
like,
They
the
ran.
windows
out.
open, right?
Yeah.
But it was recent.
That's
The thing was
sad.
still
stripped from your
running.
car.
It was dinging, yeah.
Pretty creepy.
And there
Yeah,
was a
so the
blue light
battery
right
didn't
overhead. Yeah, that's
die
creepy.
if
That's
it
great.
was
Yeah.
dinging. That
That's
means
an
that it
awesome
had to have
element. I
been
really like-
somewhat
you'll be-
recent.
You'll be screwed up.
Right.
It's like the moment he drove away, like
Yeah,
they
wait,
come
wait.
out of the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're-
Oh, no.
Taking a piss.
Oh no.
What do we do now, Daddy?
No.
I'm gonna give you a latitude and longitude.
oh my god,
Oh my
stop.
I'm gonna go take a nap in the forest forever.
Oh my- That's so dark. Walk that way, honey. You like send the kid towards the ship.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Close your eyes, walk, and count to 7,000.
Please, no. No.
Stop it!
Oh, that's horrid. What is wrong with them?
I don't know, but they're becoming more and more unhinged as this goes on.
Oh my god. They've been recording for too long, man.
Up, honey.
Let's get into the.
Come and get me.
Oh
We're here. We're here.
my god. This is what happens when they're in the same room together.
We have nothing.
The unhingedness just
If they
increases.
did do that, it was only in response to the jet.
That was our last hope. Okay, so
Yeah.
it really hit me just how many people have been impacted by all this. How many friends, how many families. I wish I could do more to help.
Yeah, just now.
Just now.
It took you this long. So then after this, the sun vanish disappears for 2 weeks. Tucker returns a week after his last message, and Nat makes an important post 2 days later. So 2 days later, Nat has a post, which is a screenshot of a message received from a user who believes they know where the sun vanish is hiding.
It's weird too how Nat is able to get all this information.
Mm-hmm. She's 14.
Yeah, I'm 14.
So someone tells Nat, hey Nat, I think I know where the sun vanish might be. Last several weeks, there have been a lot of fighter jets flying around where I've been staying. Turns out there's an Air Force base not but 10 miles from me. Do you think the sun vanish is near an Air Force base? Well, that's kind of vague, but
What's to say?
sure.
Because surely there's a lot of.
Yeah.
Air Force
There's
bases.
several.
There's a lot of air
But if you're
or
a 16 or
spaces
17-year-old
in the
guy,
States.
Yeah.
Air Force. The Air Force got him, guys. He's safe.
He's saying.
He's
And then
safe.
After that, we get a post from Tucker on October 14th that says,
I'm much more stable now.
What?
If that wasn't already obvious by these tweets. But that shit had happened. I keep replaying the events in my mind over and over and over and over. The images won't go away. My parents and my sister. A ship was there. A blue flash just completely mutilated them. If I had done things differently.
oh my God.
If I had done things
Wow.
differently, it really makes the guy who's like waving.
Wow.
his tail off.
Oh Oh my god.
Stop! Stop going! Don't go back to that! Oh my god. Hi, Frosty J, how are you?
The blue light is
I wish it was that
kind of
quick.
an
Man, they're just like,
all-encompassing.
just fucking turn them into a
like-
pile of goo or something
Like
like
it
that.
does
melting. It's
anything.
like
Yeah.
so like the blue light.
Like they said before, like an
But
elite.
the red light
it
is like
doesn't,
mind
kill
control.
you, intensify. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
Right.
still kind of.
And the
ambiguous.
white
I think
light
that's
is
I
just
think
like
you're safe to
maybe a
assume
flashlight.
The white and
kind
red
of
lights are
thing.
like the gray.
Right, like a searching, like
Blue light- it
neutral
really is
Yeah.
red
light.
lights. You got like the big
Mhm.
tripods and then the little ones going around. Yeah.
If I never stormed off after that screaming match and moved away, if I hadn't been selfish, they'd still be alive right now.
Okay, so this older guy who's like, "Listen, kid, you gotta be on
Listen.
the road like I have," is like 20.
Right.
We don't.
Oh.
They could be.
Because his
Yeah.
family he's trying to get to is his
Yeah,
parents.
he's an old man.
And his sister, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, listen, kid.
Listen, kid. Yeah.
And then those fucking things came after me. Strobes, headlights, whatever you want to call them. I knew not to look at their red lights, so I shut my eyes as tight as I could. They didn't like that, so one grabbed me by the throat and repeatedly slammed my head into the
How
Oh!
are you alive?
I got out of there
Oh.
within an inch of my life. And then the thing I'll never forget. When I glanced back while I was running away, was seeing it look towards me. There was a large cylinder protruding from its head, and I swear to God, its arm and legs grew right in front of my eyes.
So it's like extending. How did he get away from it?
Well, yeah,
He
what?
just didn't look. And then it got infuriated, was
Started
throwing him
throwing
around.
him into the wall.
Yeah, I'm wondering why it didn't chase him down, though, or something. Had a little,
Maybe
has little lasers
infected
cuts
him
off your eyelids.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And you have to
Like
look-
something had to have happened. There's no way you just like.
yeah,
Just
he's
Red
he's
Checkers
keeping
updates.
information
Oh my god.
from
Been staying in
everyone.
another cold
Mhm.
spot. This one clearly hasn't been traveled in a long time. The trees are dying here. That's an interesting note. I guess yeah, because there's no sun. But it's like when there's a hot spot, there's like an artificial life, artificial sun.
Yeah, it's like
He
they're
then
trying to
says,
keep the
"Used to have
planet
these kind of
alive or
evergreens in my
something."
backyard when I was a kid. It's disturbing to see them dying
Hmm.
now." Shows a picture of that. And then on October 26th,
Yeah, if you think about it, that's why they're hot spots. It
That
isn't just because they're. It could be, but maybe it's not just because they're flying over. It's because they're trying to keep the planet alive.
I mean, because that normally when there is hotspots, like that is the sign of life. So maybe,
Yeah,
yeah.
And also, like, why would they need to mind control people? Why don't they just kill everybody?
Yeah, right. Because if they
So
truly were going to try to do damage or try to, like,
Annihilate
quote
the
unquote take
planet, they
over,
wouldn't try to keep it alive.
right? Because I mean, we've already seen like what they can do. They can kill people, but
Mhm.
they're not. They're not choosing to kill everyone. They're just This is
No, not
there's some sort of
everyone.
motive here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it is to keep
I
don't know.
wonder what the motivation is for keeping certain people alive and certain people not.
Right.
I wonder. Or maybe it's only people that make like light that they end up killing. And when they search around, they use the red light, and just anybody who happens to see it gets mind controlled.
Right. But I just can't believe that they would just give up, with
Yeah.
Tucker. Like there's just
Like, why
I
would
just don't
they
believe
invade
that.
the planet just to destroy it.
I don't.
like-
Yeah.
Like, this is not the Saiyans.
Yeah. No real.
Well, then again, they would take it over, so never mind. But
That's if it just
yeah,
doesn't have to work. Hell yeah.
but yeah, I feel like they're trying to use the planet for something.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good theory. 100%.
There has to be a reason why they destroyed the sun, though. Either that, or there's something huge blocking the sun or the entire sky.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did they destroy it or did they just block it?
Yeah,
I mean, because it's only
I don't think you can destroy a star.
it's only messed up in certain areas. Not everyone is affected by the sun vanishing. Like everyone around the.
Well, everyone around the world, the sun is vanished.
Oh, is it? I thought for some people it
This
wasn't.
is just in their universe, and people from Twitter who are in reality are being like, "Hey, the sun's fine where I am."
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought they were part of
Yeah.
the story. Never mind. Okay.
No, No, there's only 3 accounts, I believe, that are part of the story. Tucker, The Sun Vanished, and Nat.
Yeah. Okay.
And the occasional, like, unnamed ones that message them.
Mm-mm-mm.
Anyway.
Oh, crazy stuff. Anyways, yes. Back to it.
A junkyard full of cards. Something odd I noticed. All of the mirrors were gone. That's
I was
interesting.
right.
Are people salvaging the mirrors?
No.
No.
Breaking them.
That too.
No, they
No.
don't.
Taking them with those, I don't know.
The light in
They
the
don't
rear
let-
views, or like
Yeah.
in the mirror. Yeah, okay, we caught on to that before, though.
Yeah.
High five.
Just protect yourself. You could get away from it. So the Nat posts a photo of a strange message they receive, which the Sun Vanish retweets. I'm a Russian soldier camping out of an old military base and recently killed what we call them,
Bushka batarko batushka.
Oh my
thank
god,
you,
shut
or
up.
demon lights. We shot a
Oh, is
ship
that-
out of the
I don't-
sky
I don't-
in
was
an
that-
old
I don't-
World
No,
War
it
II
wasn't.
anti-air.
Okay.
Had an old whatever.
He thanked him like it was.
And it attacked our camp. We killed it with a T-14 Armada, an armored tank. We quickly learned contact with the body equals death. So hold on.
Can't touch it.
When one of the
Yeah.
when one of the light things touch you, you die.
I don't know. I think
I-
it says like physically, but I'm not
Either
sure.
that
Okay.
or
More are coming. Some are bigger than
Yeah.
others.
Because if that's the
And
case,
another
then
ship
Tucker
is
got
coming
grabbed,
to the base and
so-
pressures if we
Yeah.
shoot it. Please acknowledge
There's
this
something
before
not
it
adding
becomes
up.
our last stands. So some of the
maybe
English
they
is weird
mean
'cause
if
it's
you
Russian,
get touched
a
by
little
the
bit,
blue light.
Maybe, yeah.
So they call them demon lights, which is a fine name. That works. I'll take it. Demon lights. The November
Demon
29th,
lights, yep.
2018, I had a dream about Danyan, but it was more like a memory, I guess. When we were little, we would climb into this giant dead tree in our neighborhood. The branches could barely support our weight.
I
so
really
we
don't
would
know if I
kick
could be
and
able to
push each
sleep in
other's
this
branches until
situation.
one eventually would snap.
Like, eventually, I'd feel like I'd get
Right.
tired, but like,
I'm already too
Mhm.
late.
I wouldn't want to
I haven't
sleep.
heard a word from him.
The repetition right there.
Yep. Something feels really off, but I can't put into words why. Wait, what the hell do you all mean I've been gone for a month? It's only been a week or so.
he's-
Interesting. Yeah, that guy's gone.
He's fucked.
So November 30th, he says, I don't remember how I got here. And he shows
Uh-oh.
a picture. Picture is that just dead grass?
That or is it a pond, a river?
What are
He
the
says,
white
I'm
stuffs?
racking my
Yeah.
brain to try to think of what happened.
Oh,
I
Uh-oh.
wish I tweeted more so I could remember. But
No.
you guys are right. It's been a month. December 1st. I feel like that's what I've been doing. Napping. I have so little energy, but I should
Oh,
definitely check
no.
my camera roll.
Oh,
These were
no.
This isn't
taken 4
good.
years ago.
No.
For some reason, they were in an album called Remember 4 years ago. Okay, the things to remember: roadway, a deer, and a wall. So that's probably priming something that'll show up later, but they were in his camera from 4 years ago. That's interesting.
So
Seven
that's
then
before
says,
the
I
sun
know I sound
vanished.
crazy, but it
Yes.
feels okay to stay here. I think here is safe. Next to the water. Next to the waters. Yeah, he's 100% gone to the
Yeah,
water,
he's
too.
gone.
But you can,
Mhm.
because as proven from earlier, when he goes to the different house and drinks the other water, you can get over the water stuff.
Yeah, he just needs to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Tucker
Yeah.
says,
At the Sun Vanish, you need to leave now. You are not safe. This is exactly what the water's designed for. They're going to come for you.
Sun Vanish then quote retweets that and says, something is keeping me here. I try to leave, but I just come right back. I don't know what to do. Next day, December 2nd, the Sun Vanish posts a cryptic photo. This picture, what am I looking
It's
at?
a white
Looks
light.
like he's seeing the sun.
Oh, you
The sun
think?
is back.
He posted that and
Oh.
says, I can't believe I'm alive. I'm alive. It took everything
No.
out of me. I kept forgetting why I needed to leave, but you all helped me. Thank you. Thank you. I understand now what people mean when I hear about close encounters with these things. It isn't just a light. It looks into you. And then the Sun Vanish posts a screenshot of a conversation with Tucker.
You all right?
Yeah, just a bit scraped up.
I meant mentally, not physically.
Oh, I don't know. I feel different, I guess. I swear on my life that I didn't look into the light. It's just that I've never been this close to one before.
Yeah.
How did you not look
I
into
think
the
I
light
understand
with
what
that
you mean.
angle of the picture?
But what did you mean by this is exactly
Like,
what the water was
directly. He
designed
may
for
have,
in the
like,
tweet?
From what
Push
I've
his
heard,
camera
that seems
towards
to be the
it,
purpose
but
of
not
whatever's
look
in the
at
water.
it.
Oh,
They're usually
okay.
psychologically vulnerable and easily influenced by circumstances. The question is where it came from and why.
December 4th, the Sun
Like, you
Vanish
saw
says,
the
"Why do they
glare
want
of
us
it, and
alive?
then-
The blue light from the ship
Yeah.
seems to be an exception, but I've had plenty of narrow escapes from the water, the headlights, and the ships, and I can't be the only one. I mean, I'm crafty, but not that crafty. What the hell do they want with us? Nat then posts an interesting message they received from a chemical battalion member. Okay, so this
First off,
First one that
love
actually has a profile picture.
Profile
Right.
picture is so funny.
It's so funny to imagine these people messaging a 14-year-old girl. Like,
Oh
here's
my
a-
god.
Oh my god.
Dude.
me with the military messaging this
Also,
child.
you can tell I'm in the military because my profile picture, I am
in the
man.
military. This is
Yep. Clearly, I'm in the military. I wear the uniform. I have the American flag in the back.
Yeah. It's just Stalin.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my.
Nat, I'm a part of the 92nd Chemical Battalion, or at least I was. I was on leave when this mess went down. Me and some of my buddies made our way back to Fort Gillem to reconnect with my unit. That was a mistake. There wasn't really much left here, and we saw a whole mess of strobe lights, just like wandering about looking for survivors. We took off, and it's been months now, from what I can tell, at least. Supplies have been low, but we've rationed what we could. Advice: do not drink the water, even if it has been boiled. My close friend, Private Logan, boiled the water and drank it. We had to leave him. Started acting weird. It hurts me to say that. I don't know how long I have left before my next scavenging run.
Even boiling the water
People
doesn't
big green
help.
Jets. Hopefully this ends soon. Stay safe. It says Nat post a couple. This is again a note from Nate. Nat post a couple more screenshots of messages they received, but nothing too important. Besides this, they do not make another important post until the new year. Sunvantage for the next few weeks does a Q&A that doesn't have much importance to the story. Then on December 29th, Sunvantage says, I have some news on my progress. I'm on a highway, the quickest route to get to Danion's coordinates. He's still going.
We still going?
Oh my god.
Bro, I thought we were getting the hell out of
He
here.
started his journey in October.
Yeah.
Just trying to find
Jeez.
him. I'm on a highway, the quickest route. Only problem is that the highway takes me through a city, and he shows a picture. Oh, there's streetlights? Well, I guess he said the
In and out.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it's just always night.
You attracting things. Like, there's no way.
Chance going through the city, it will take much less time than trying to go around. What do you guys think?
I think
And
this
then
is
he
dumb.
does a
That's what I
poll, so
think.
Going through the city or not, going through the city wins. Now, December
Okay.
31st, he says,
Of course.
city it is. I'll start driving again soon. Wish me luck, and then goes dark for over 2 weeks.
And that was the last post of the year.
That's the last post of 2018. Yes.
Wow.
All right, we had
When did this
to-
start?
Back to our studio. The recording was too long. It was too long of recordings back to back. So here we are.
It was taking a
Okay, now they're back in their
January.
Yeah.
own stuff. Okay.
After the sun vanished, went dark for 2 weeks. Nat then posted a screenshot of someone sending them a photo of the sun seemingly being back.
The quote says, so many people pretending with this shit. Why? You aren't fooling anyone. The person is either purposely misleading or has flat out lost it thanks to the black water, or red light, or a combination of the two. And then Tucker said, sorry, I haven't tweeted in a while, everyone. I might seem on edge, but honestly, I'm doing better since October. Thank you for your love and support.
So then after that, January 19th, a little over a week later, the sun vanished posts a picture with the message, I was really nervous driving into the city limits, but I'm here. And the only picture we see is of what appears to be a pedestrian
really
walk sign that's
bright
been
out.
hit.
It is.
After that, January 20th,
Extremely.
says, I'm being
It's not the
extremely
sun,
careful.
It's
Driving
the
slow
street
with all
lights,
the
but
lights
it's
off to avoid
extremely
Yeah.
bright.
attention. No signs of life yet, which puts me really on edge.
Please help. I can't stay. There's something inside. My mom got out. I had her locked away because she wasn't herself anymore, and now she is out.
Oh.
After that, Tucker
Oh.
retweets Nat's previous post and says, what the hell did I just wake up to?
Nat says, I can't do this again.
And then after that, Tucker says,
Again?
I've been
Again?
messaging Nat all day. No response. No tweets
I'm
since
guessing
late
she
last
killed
night.
her dad or
I'm
something.
really worried.
Oh
"Yep, I just gotta
man.
get back in the groove. Gotta remember, the sun's gone. It's not good. people
Sun's
are really
gone.
getting
Either
upset
that or
about
the
it.
mom killed the
red
dad.
lights, blue lights.
Black water,
Siren
red lights,
says-
stuff happening.
Oh
Yes, yeah, a lot of
jeez.
people being really confused and scared. It seems that something bad's happened to Nat, or at least that's what's implying. 'cause
Like he
Tucker
says,
I've been
the
trying to
energy
hold her
started in
hand
April.
and,
Okay, April, and now we're in the
anyway,
next
day,
year, January.
21st,
Wow.
Tucker
Okay.
says,
I don't know what to do about this. Should I message again? I didn't even stop to really think about what condition Nat has been in at this time.
You really
Until now.
didn't.
At the same time, the sun
No.
vanished. Has a message
You just came
that
at her.
says, side note: I noticed a new photo in that album. I don't recall taking this. The picture is of what appears to be a car
And a red
out
light.
front of his house. So this is the original walkway from his house that the series started.
Oh,
at, where
right.
there's
But-
a guy standing on the walkway.
Right.
But there's a picture of a car out front, but he doesn't remember taking that picture.
Yeah, it's weird too. The photo album says remember.
Yeah.
It seems like in these
Hmm.
states, in whatever states, he just like takes, he knows that he needs to take a photo and put it into these folders,
Uh-huh.
which maybe it's like when he knows that he's under some kind of hypnosis from the lights
delirium.
or some kind of thing.
Yeah. So January 26th, Tucker says he posts some screenshots of a bleak conversation with Nat.
I'm here, Tucker. I'm alive. I got out.
Are you okay, kid? Are you hurt? What happened? I forgot about I forgot about this whole dynamic where Nat's 14 and Tucker's like 21. So he's like a grizzled
Tucker's
veteran.
an 89-year-old man. Yeah. I'm bleeding a lot. My mom broke out of the basement where I locked her. I couldn't hurt her even though I should have. I couldn't do that to my parents again, so I left. For the first time in a long time, I left. I always forget. Yeah, she's like a fetus.
Yeah, she's literally 14, right?
Fetus.
Yeah, probably the same age as people. Maybe a year or two younger than the person writing this actual post.
Yeah. So the average age of our viewers.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god.
Yeah, of course. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then after that, it continues in another screenshot.
It hurts a lot. I don't know where I am now, but it's cold and dark and I'm alone.
Do you have any means of getting into another building?
Why'd
a
you
neighbor's
suddenly-
house?
okay.
Right, why does he have an accent now?
Yeah.
All doors are locked. I tried breaking a window, but it's way tougher than it looks. His deal is just kind of funny.
I tried breaking a window, but it's way tougher than it looks. Like,
The window is.
just ow.
Mhm.
That didn't shatter as easily as I thought it would.
I thought my
Not like in the
giant,
movies.
I don't know how I
14-year-old
can
old
help.
hands would have completely busted the shit wide open. How wrong I was.
So after that, Tucker has a couple tweets where he says,
I can't believe this, but I'm going. I'm tired of feeling useless. I'm going to find Nat. I just don't know if that's even... Is it worth it in an apocalyptic,
no,
in an apocalyptic situation? Is it worth going to save a 14-year-old
this is the guy. This is the same series where the son vanished. Is like I have his last coordinates before.
Yeah.
At least it isn't as dumb as Gregory
I'm gonna go
88.
get him.
It still has not reached that level
No.
of
A few days
dumb.
later on the
Not even
29th, Tucker
close.
says, as
Yeah.
I expected, the low fuel warning just dinged. Got my flashlight, bat, phone. I'm on foot now. I forgot his only means of defense.
Oh right, his baseball bat.
was the
Please, not the
A
rackety
controlling moment for me.
baseball bat.
That was great.
Yeah,
And
the
cups.
T-ball bat.
The T-ball.
Plastic one.
The cups.
Which
Hollow
again,
plastic T-ball
a
bat.
15-year-old
Oh,
further
man.
back.
If you're watching this episode right now on YouTube, I want you to take time, go get some cups, stack it up against your door.
Stop! No, I'm not doing nothing.
No, I don't even have
And then
any.
also you have to.
I definitely have
you
some,
to
but I
do
am not
like-
going to do
like
it.
The sun's not coming back.
Exactly.
That's just like that now. Yep.
Yeah. Take a picture at midnight and say it's 3 p.m.
Yeah. Get a friend. Find their last known coordinates. Try to go there.
Stop!
You've just started midnight, man.
Nim, I'm not getting your coordinates. Don't worry,
No, neither
I'm
am
not
I.
getting the coordinates.
I don't even know how to look up coordinates.
I don't either.
I'm traveling light. That isn't too far away compared to my last trip, about 500 miles or so. God damn, these people are just so far
500
away.
500.
Not too bad.
They're doing
Just
this
500 miles.
across
That's
the
actually
entire
not that
country.
long. That's only like 3
500
hours.
miles. She's not that far away.
She's
Okay.
not too far.
I mean,
Five
compared
hours
to
for
what he was doing before, where he
2
was
days.
right
Yeah.
that,
I've gotten radiation flash 7 times.
and going
but I'm
complete.
okay later.
I don't know how far west he made it
Yeah, the
from
the
Virginia,
radiation
but I'm pretty sure
can't
that's
function.
less.
A couple weeks
500
later,
miles is less than what he was
February
doing.
15th, we get the next update where Tucker says,
All right. I'm at the address Nat sent me. Looked around and can't find anything. No response from Nat on Twitter either. What should I do? I'm going to take your advice. Going to get into the house and have a look around. The house is way more kept up on the outside. Looks like it's been a shithole for a long time.
Well,
Jesus.
she's stayed in there
That's,
for a
that's
long
kinda rough
time.
looking.
No way this much grime and dust have accumulated in just 10 months. I mean, maybe, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if
It
someone
looks like-
was living there. Or
it looks
someone
like,
has to have been in there.
Well, I'm wondering if this is where, could this be where she locked up her mom?
Could be. Didn't she say she was in the basement?
Possibly. I guess this
Maybe
does
I'm-
look like a
The
kitchen.
mom
Oh,
was,
there's like a
yeah.
kitchen counter. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is like a living room kitchen.
You see the
deal.
cat.
Then
in
she
the middle of the
broke out. The black cat.
Hello.
That's a cool
Yeah.
cat. That's her mom. That's Nat's mom.
Stop.
I gave birth to a
That's what
human.
the alien. That's what the aliens do. They turn people into cats.
Meow.
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 5 days later,
hate that.
February 20th, Tucker says,
I'm trying to think of any possible reason as to why Nat is MIA. Well, she.
Well,
said
you have a
messaged
lot
me.
of-
Battery.
I'm bleeding.
It's a pretty good-
Yeah, I could brainstorm a lot right now.
It's freezing outside, so no ships and very low chance of drones. It could be dark water, but after checking GPS, there's no bodies of water within a 10-mile radius. I guess I don't have much choice, do I? Ooh, going down to the basement.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, so yeah, this is where she was at, and her mom's down in the basement.
All right, here
Oh,
we go.
man.
She
This
said
is a
she
quote
couldn't
followed by
kill
vid.
her,
It says,
so
when I press
she's
up against
still
the
laying
Yeah.
down.
of this. Ooh, here we go. Give me some spooky shit here.
This is the first video from Tucker.
Very true. Yeah.
So for people,
Just breathing.
it's
Sounds like
a
crying.
like a woman.
Oh,
trembling.
maybe crying.
You see
Yeah.
a woman trembling as like the phone's pressed up against the door. You know, for like, for this being a series of tweets we're reading, every now and then it kind of gets a little monotonous. But those videos, they pick it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was the same.
Yeah, those are the
It's
videos
good.
are highlights.
Gregory 88 too.
Yeah,
I'm
as
sure
soon as
shout
you
go a long
start
way.
to
Next
like
tweet, he
lose
says,
interest,
"I'm
it
in the
brings you
basement."
back.
And then now he says, "I found Nat and her mom."
Ooh, and the picture is a pool of blood.
It's like a MySpace era pool of blood
Ooh.
kind of photo on the floor. That's okay, I think. At least she's alive. I'm trying my best to comfort her.
So she did end up killing her mom.
Oh, I bet that's why.
Yeah.
I bet she
Yeah.
killed her mom,
Oh
and the
man.
whimpering
Poor.
was
Oh, poor
She's
kid.
crying in the basement.
instead of the mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that was yeah, it did sound like a
If you had to
younger.
kill me, Hunter, would you be crying? In the
woman.
basement?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I got
No.
possessed by like the sun or whatever.
No.
Okay. You didn't let me finish.
You didn't even let him start.
Okay, what if you just like you murdered me and I didn't do anything? Would you be sad?
I'd be a little sad. I'd be like,
Okay.
why the hell did I do that? What's wrong with me? I'd always that kind of
That's
stuff.
good. Yeah, as long as there's just some level of remorse, I think that's fine.
Do that kind of thing. My voice is I still kind of sick, so I got a stuffy voice, but so that's why I like when I do that voice. It sounds like a wheezing, like a vacuum. Why did I do that?
Oh my god.
Does this sound good? Does that sound like an Ernest crying? Can you cry on
Yeah,
command?
I think so.
I can.
No.
I can't cry on command, but I
have
can
to,
sound like I'm
build up
crying
to it.
on command.
I think if I think about really sad stuff and like try to game myself, it could happen, but it would take a bit. I don't think I could do it just.
Yeah, it
What
would
would be a
take a
sad thing
bit
you
for me
think
too.
I don't know. Probably like someone dying. Maybe you dying. That'd make me sad.
No
Sad
words.
to die.
Hmm
What would your sad thing be?
Probably like the end of like Barley and Me.
Oh.
Maybe the end of
Or
Seabus.
Old Yeller.
Pretty much
Oh.
just the end of any animal movie I probably think about it. And I'd probably get teary eyed.
Oh.
Damn. The horse's heart's too big.
that is yeah, Secretariat. I forgot that's the because like in real life, Secretariat had like a massive heart. It was like misgrown. It's what let him have so much like.
If you yawn enough,
energy
you
on
can
the
force a
track or whatever.
tear.
But in the movie, they frame it as like he just cared too much.
Damn.
About race.
No.
Yeah, they were trying to do like a little Whoville Grinch thing. His heart
Yeah,
grew
yeah.
three sizes too big that day. Yeah.
Next day, February 21st, Sunvanish says, "Oh God, I just got back to where I parked. There are 4 people standing in front of my car, with their backs facing towards me."
Oh.
Why'd you go
It is
back?
funny to imagine like he's just tweeting as this is happening. Like he gets in the car, he's like,
It was
no,
the sun
that's not
vanished or
what it is."
Tucker?
Thing about Twitter IGs. I
That
feel like I
was
wish
the
that
sun
they.
vanished.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, like they do it later. They talk about it.
Yeah, why did he go back?
But
Yeah.
it's also,
He was going on
you know,
foot.
Choose your own adventure, ARG, whatever.
I'm
Exactly.
confused.
It's just a funny visual. Him in the car, like I don't know what to do. It feels very British to me for some reason. I can't explain why. Like in my mind, the idea of someone like tweeting in a life or death scenario sounds like something someone from the UK would do.
Oh, fuck.
What the hell?
No, that's
This bloke's
America.
fucking chasing me. I don't know
Oh,
what to
for
do.
real.
Can you fucking help
That's
me?
America, not the
And it's-
UK.
'Cause
So
in the UK,
American.
It's like if you defend
Yeah.
yourself, it's like a life sentence. But if you murder someone, you're just like given probation for murdering for 5 months or something like that. Like
It's a bit of a tilly willy,
they're
isn't it?
Oh my God.
I guess that's why they'd be like, well, I don't want to go to jail forever, so I guess I'll tweet. That's the one thing I can do. I won't be able to outrun them. I have to get to the car, and that's the only way I can escape. doing my best to quietly
Oh,
approach,
he
fill up the tank,
siphoned
and get in
gas
the
or
car.
something.
And then
Oh.
this is such a funny tweet.
Okay, that makes more sense.
He says, "I'll do my best to quietly approach, fill up the tank, and leave." And then the next tweet reads, "They broke my arm. This hurts."
What the hell? Oh, that is it. We have escalated. Oh my god.
Yeah. Then we get a video.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quietly do this. They won't even know I'm here. Okay, they broke my arm. Like shit.
PT Cruiser. I wonder he's getting attacked. Okay,
So he's in the park.
There's a flashing.
Like a TG, like a
There's a
TG
flashing light
Maxx.
behind.
Whatever.
road, I think.
Oh my
That
god.
was him trying to get in really quickly.
Oh god, it scared me. I thought someone was like attacking or running up.
Right there. Look how close they are. He thought he
Now
could
they
quietly
are.
fill up a gas tank.
Oh. Why are we laughing?
Because of that
Oh, the
noise.
noise.
Gasping, like he's out of breath.
This is what it's
Yeah.
like, by the way, to get your arm snapped.
He filled up the gas tank. As he's opening the door, one runs up, snaps his arm with their
Oh, it
bare
did.
hand,
Someone did run
and
up.
then manages somehow
Yeah.
to get in the car, shut the door, and then they can't get into the car. You can just hear him hitting on it.
Oh man, that's
I
scary.
really like the fall
Snapping
noises.
your arm.
I would have started the car and started driving, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
No, don't do that. I didn't like that.
Don't break my
like
arm.
that scene of him being in a parking lot, and then there's like people standing next to the car in like hoodies. This is very like I don't know. There's kind of there's a spirit to it. I like this guy just started writing a horror thing on Twitter, and then he's like, "Hey guys, I need you to come out to TJ Maxx tonight.
Yeah.
I need
Well,
to film this scene for it."
It's fun. It feels very much like Marble Hornets for sure.
Yeah, like me and the boys we're gonna do this for.
We're gonna go to the
funsies.
TJ
I like
Maxx.
it. It's cute.
We're gonna go to the TJ Maxx parking lot and we're gonna fake break my arm.
We're gonna hold.
Wait a sec, go.
Ellery next to the mic, and I'm gonna go whenever you get close. All right. After that, Sun Vanish continues and says, "How the hell do I treat this? The last time I broke a bone was before I can remember. Thank you for all your help and support. I've made a splint and am trying my best to rest now. I drove to the outskirts of the city, but I need more time to heal up. I feel so tired and am still in pain. I need as much strength as possible before continuing to
Oh my
expand
god,
it.
you're still going.
Bro,
Caught up
it's
on
been
Nat's
months.
situation. I'm so glad they're together
Yeah.
now.
I'm so fucking here in Danyon, dude.
Yeah.
He's
Give up.
still going to. He's
Man
going
is
to
gone.
before he got, like,
Let's
pulled
stop.
into
Let's
space.
stop.
Mhm.
Danion's dead.
That is
Yeah.
really
Danion's gone.
stopped.
Danny's alive. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. His body. He better,
Yeah, there's
he
no
better
way
be
he's
find that motherfucker.
And
Like,
yeah, no, there's no way.
He
He
hasn't.
better be
No
like a
way
pure
he would have
ray on the
stayed
mountainside.
still
I don't
for
give a
that
fuck.
many
He needs to be
months.
gone.
A few
Yeah.
days later, February 26th,
I refuse to believe.
Tucker says,
We're on the road now. She doesn't want to talk about it, but I helped bury her parents before we left. Hope it provided me with some closure for her.
Yeah, so she did kill her dad too, or someone killed the dad.
Be insensitive, but her dad's body was decomposed. Wonder how long he's been there. And then Nat says, I'm with Tucker now. Feeling better and on the road heading back to Virginia where Tucker's bunker is. The way he describes it seems like the safest place to be. I mean, listen, I get it, but at the same time, it's just so creepy. All right,
Oh my God.
21.
21!
Didn't we find
First
out
of
that
all,
he's
and
actually,
second of
like,
all, don't make it
23 or
weird.
something?
This is
Yeah,
a
don't make it
survival
weird.
series. It's his life or death, alright?
I guess
Yeah.
we gotta go back to Virginia to my bunker. It's the only place we can go, sweetheart.
I mean,
Stop! Ew! I'm sorry, that just gave me icks all the way up my back.
I got the ick.
Ew, stop.
Yeah, do the ick.
Yeah, you gave me the ick!
Nearly a month later, March 17th, the Sun Vanish says, I'm so close to the coordinates now.
Oh my god. It's almost been a full
It's been a
year.
long time since I've really thought about it.
But,
For
oh
the
my
past few
God.
months, it's been a mindless mission, but I don't know if I should put myself in an emotionally vulnerable mindset again. Whatever happens, happens. So his arm's still shattered, right?
And he still walks in it, like, he's walk. I can't.
Yeah.
Never did anything to probably set it or anything.
Still not Gregory 88 dumb, but this is dumb.
Arm now. And he's like,
I'm more invested in Nat and Tucker. now.
Me too.
Where are you? Can you hear me, Danny?
Okay, so... so the next day, Nat posted a screenshot of a DM she received that says this.
People have been disappearing. And I don't know what I mean for the blue and red lights. I was in contact with a military-protected civilian camp over a two-way radio. After talking to them for a few weeks, I knew the military was being pretty damn effective at fending off the headlights. Using a method the colonel wanted to keep quiet for some reason. They go radio silent a day or two before I get there. When I finally reached the camp, half the military was gone. The rest of the squadron that was there said that the other half was hand-selected by the higher-ups to be taken elsewhere. But they've never been heard from again. There's another force at work here. I also forget that the 14-year-old girl was talking to the military.
Yeah. Because there's more things happening other than the aliens. It has to be a cult.
Well, this is
It has to be, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be surprised if Daniel got, like, affiliated with the cult or something. Yeah. I would not be surprised.
I forgot Nat was doing this survival book, so like people are messaging them, but all of the information is like whatever the author's understanding of the military is, because it's like the rest of the squadron was taken away. It's like, okay. Anyway, April 1st, so nearly half a month later, Nat posts another screenshot.
I've been monitoring the Twitter chatter for a while, and I can't remain silent for any longer. Because of the nature of my work and the insight I had, both I and my wife had scrubbed social media from our lives a couple of years ago. I'm former Air Force Communications and Intelligence, but that's a few... Just messaging a 14-year-old girl is so funny. You're the only line of resistance we have. But that's a few years removed now. I still know a thing or two, and what I learned in the service did make me a bit of a prepper. Being an early riser in Arizona, I caught what started happening on BBC World News as the veil came down. My wife and I grabbed our bug-out bags. Because the event wasn't nuclear, we headed toward a specific area for refuge. We remained radio silent ever since. It's only my wife, my 2-year-old daughter, and myself in a bunker made for far more. I can only think that maybe the others with the same plan either stayed to keep an eye on the news or try to rescue loved ones. But they weren't ex-military. The siren sounds and you jump. For us, it was the sun never rose that day. We've held up here pretty well, but the lack of radio communications was disheartening. There seemed to be a few ham radios people that managed to hold on to maybe an hour of transmission, but then it quickly went silent. The security cameras told us what we needed to know about the threat. The ships, the strobe light drones, I jokingly called disco clickers to make my wife laugh a little. The only time we poked our head out of this bunker was when we thought that we saw other people. We have 2-stage airlock with blast doors that
wow. Wow.
They're inside
They're inside a fucking missile silo.
They are. I mean, they've said that this bunker was planned for more.
Doors that weigh tons. So I knew it was my dumbass. So if I knew my dumbass got killed, my wife and my baby would be safe. Before I even reached the surface, I heard gunfire. The people we saw on camera weren't people anymore. Dealt their fate. The group that dealt their fate told me they were heading south and that we were welcome to join. I tried to have them join my wife and daughter, but they seemed to have a destination in mind. While I gave them a couple cases of MREs, I knew that they knew I had more. They just took what they needed and thanked me. So a guy who worked for the military now lives in like a fucking industrial-sized bunker. Those doors would be insane. Can you imagine that?
He's in a space station on the ground.
I can't believe we're here.
Oh my god.
Also, like, I know it's like, you know, a horror movie trope or whatever, but the idea of a guy who has his wife and a 2-year-old, and they have an entire bunker full of like food and supplies for himself, being like, I just wish there were more people here.
Oh my god.
That's what would make this better. Not
Well, I
worse.
thought what was going to happen is I almost thought that you were going to say that the colonel or whatever, the ex-military guy that he's sending these messages to, I thought he was going to tell Nat, be like, you should come here because it's safe. Whatever. And I thought it was going to be that. And I'm like, why else would a military guy be messaging some weird fucking 14-year-old? He's like, we have to repopulate the earth. Duh.
Shut up. You already
Stop.
Have to
That's
Shut
that dude on
up.
Cube, right?
Stop.
Like, we're Adam and
Ew.
Eve, me and you, the new
Stop!
generation, yeah.
Please stop. Let's move
Oh
on.
my
Yeah, just-
Let's please move on.
And stuff like that.
This is so weird. Please.
Preppery kind of meme.
It's like, oh, we got a bug out bag. We're trying to keep people safe. I gave them cases of MREs. It's like, no, you wouldn't. if you were in a bunker with your wife and child, you are not making a noise. You are just letting that play out. Yeah. A month later, April 30th, Sunvanish says, I went to the coordinates. He finally made it. And there's a video with the message, nothing was there.
No,
This is so stupid.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
This is so
no
fucking
shit.
stupid.
Wait,
thought
the
if you went
coordinates
to
were
the-
just the highway?
Well,
They're just
that's
on
what
the highway?
That's what I mean. I'm like, what do you mean? I went to the coordinates and it's just the highway. I thought it would be like a very specific place on like a mountainside or something.
Yeah,
I
like
thought
a
that's what you
walking.
said,
You had to
right?
walk
Or no?
to
Mhm.
He just said
the thing that would lead up to a street.
Oh, I thought that back in the
I
day.
guess
Well,
last
I thought
coordinates
that-
were just on a highway.
I thought last year or something. It's like, oh yeah, he like I don't know why I thought that, but it just seems weird. It's like the coordinates are just in the middle of the road. Why?
Mhm.
No, it's,
Yeah.
it's because Danyan went out for supplies and never came back. And then I think off of like phone, I don't know, either phone tracking. I don't think Danyan sent a message, but off phone tracking, he found coordinates. So Danyan was like, hey, I'm going to go get gasoline. And then he pulls up the coordinates, and Danyan was last seen like 2,000 miles away. If it took
Oh,
him
God.
like, 2 months to get there?
What if he
Um,
accidentally reversed the
So
coordinates?
Danyan got whipped across.
Oh,
the
that.
upper
Oh
stretch of
my
speed
god, no way. That'd be ridiculous.
For a millisecond, his phone.
I mean, because maybe his brain is already, you
dinged
know,
off
like.
the tower.
Yeah.
So he's like, huh, that's weird. We're in northern Maine, and Danyan, his phone went off in northern New Mexico. That's strange.
I thought you were gonna say and he
Danyan.
was, and then Danyan's in Wuhan, China.
Yeah, he went from right
can't help
here
but
in
think
Maine
that
to Wuhan
one
in
of-
4 seconds.
that one of these streetlights is gonna be an
Sorry.
alien. I mean, they're it's
sure
it's
he's
so heavily
Well, I guess
lit.
I have to cross the
That's
sea.
Yeah.
there's no way an
guess
alien's
it's
not
okay.
popping up like at all, like
like
when he's on the
that's
street.
true.
Like I refuse to believe it.
Danyan getting atomized
Yeah.
across the lower atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like stretch across.
Okay, so then Sunvanish continues, says, I waited so long for nothing. He says, my arm hasn't been healing. In fact, it's been getting worse. My veins surrounding the broken part are swelling and getting darker, I guess.
Oh,
and then
no.
he says, this car has been following me for the past 10 minutes. And he attaches a picture. And there's a car following him. This could have some relation to the car that was seen back in his camera roll. He then says,
That one I can
Uh,
imagine
cold
taking
as
in
he shares a
like real
screenshot
time.
from Danyan.
Yeah,
That
that's
says,
what-
pull over, we just
What?
have to talk.
What? He's it's the cult. They're definitely no. He's
It's the cult.
definitely affiliated with the fucking cult. Oh
And
my
it's an
god.
email.
Oh my god.
It's an email too. It's not a text.
It's not his text. It's not from his like personal phone.
It looks like it's from
Number.
Gmail.
Oh my god. This was a setup. This was a setup. Like there's no better way to say that's exactly
Yeah.
what happened. Holy
yeah,
crap.
It was a setup. He's near the cult's base.
Jeez.
What if he sent that in Chinese? That'd be pretty scary too.
Shut up.
But why?
Can you imagine that?
But why?
Threw him all the way to China, and he just like acclimated to the culture.
Oh my god.
And then he says, I'm doing it, with another screenshot from Danyan that says, this isn't Danyan, but he is safe. Please pull over and let us talk to you. Would
I
you pull over,
personally
Hunter?
would not pull over.
No,
This-
no.
I'd-
Sunvanish
This
continues.
is scary.
I don't even know what to say after that encounter. I attempted recording, but they noticed and stopped me immediately. Made me leave my phone in the car. I'm trying to make sense of what all they said. This is way beyond me. I was expecting a bunch of looters. Of course, they still had firearms, but they were very civilized. There was a man and a woman among the group. They seemed to be the ones in charge. They were using Danyan to get to me against his will. That's why he discouraged me from tweeting and why he left. What? Why? Okay, whatever. Why not just tell him that instead of being like, stop tweeting, I have to go, and then disappear, whatever, okay. They just said they wanted my help, but why not contact me directly? I asked about Danyan, and they just keep repeating, he's safe, he's safe.
I mean,
They
they'd
want my
probably
account.
he'd probably
They consider it
question
valuable
Danyan
for
if he's
reasons they won't tell me.
They
explained.
want your
I said I'd
account.
consider if they told me why. They wouldn't budge, said that if the info is leaked in the wrong way, it will, and I quote, ruin our chances of survival. I don't know what they mean by that, but it scares the living hell out of me.
So you were right about that.
So
Like
they
the
want his
cult
account.
doesn't
Maybe his
want.
account because he's talked before
No.
about how no one else seems to be able
What
to
the hell was that?
his account's anomalous for some reason.
Doesn't want them.
Next day, May
Doesn't want him
11th, he
spewing
says,
out
I don't
information.
even know what to do now. I finally made it
Sweet
to the
dreams,
40s after all
Sal.
this time, only to be met with more questions. I think I've known for a long time, but now it really hit me. I'm purposeless. It's just, what the hell can I do? Except give my account to these people
Don't
that
do
have
it.
Banyan. People have been sending me stuff they've been seeing and hearing. Unusual activity from the military, from the headlights, the ships. Starting to piece.
I mean,
together
at this
what's going on.
point,
May 12th.
at this point, I wouldn't trust anyone. Like, they
No.
say that Danyan's fine and that he's safe, but you don't have proof of that. You don't
Yeah.
know that. Like, especially since they have taken over, basically, Danyan's, like,
Yeah.
accounts. Like, there's...
Also, I think we'll be able to finish this today.
Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize how far we got into... Yeah, we definitely can finish today. We can bulldoze through this. Oh man. Okay, let's keep going.
He says another photo showed up in the Remember album, and this time
How are they just? They're
it
just
is
being
a
added
photo
on.
Of there's a cell tower
This is
and a
interesting.
power line on snowy ground, but it's daytime. Yeah, because remember all the other pictures were daytime, weren't they?
No, there was
No,
one of
one
a
was
car that was
nighttime.
nighttime.
The last Remember one was a guy that had the car outside.
That was the last one, but I think the previous three were like during daytime.
Yeah, the other
I
ones
mean,
were.
maybe, yeah.
Maybe somehow maybe there's something
Yeah.
with his phone where it's like there's almost two users. One
There was
where
like a one with the
Spanish, one that
wall,
didn't.
and
Like a
yeah,
live
those were
sort of
daytime.
thing.
Yeah.
What you planning
They're
to watch
overlapping.
after this?
May 14th, he says,
Today,
"Thank you,
nothing.
asking. I
But
don't
in
want to
general,
reveal what
I don't know.
might know about these people since I know they're watching every tweet I send. In other news, my arm is getting even worse. There's this dark ooze coming from the wound
Oh,
now.
no.
And
A
then he
dark
posts a screenshot
ooze?
from a text chain with Danyan.
How much of the contaminated water have you consumed?
I don't remember. Why?
It functions similar to mercury poisoning or lead poisoning.
Oh.
It does not just affect you in the short term. It does not just affect you in the neurologically. It is in your bloodstream. And soon, if not already, all in your vital organs.
Oh.
So he's saying that
Yikes.
his broken arm has exacerbated the effect of the dark water he drank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
His injury is like
blood
causing
flowing
like blood
to it.
poisoning,
Yeah.
basically. So after that,
Wow.
3 months later, it's 3 months with nothing.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Also,
picks
to,
up
Wow.
to
August
reiterate
8th.
to reiterate to people too, this is all like an actual real time. So it isn't
Yeah.
just like, oh, it's like they did not tweet this story out for another 3 months. Kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, there's these long gaps in between. And August 8th, the only one who does speak is Tucker. So the sun vanished was, gone for even longer.
Tucker says, I can't believe it's been over a year since the start of all this.
Yeah,
These days,
for
the
real.
internet is less and less stable. Buffer speeds are slowing down. Social media is getting quiet. I don't know if it's just because less people are alive or what. I don't really want to know. Then I see ships go by sometimes. Besides that, we're living fairly comfortably in our routines for a while now. I hate that life feels normal. I told myself I would log back into this account again, but I had to get it off my chest. I despise this. And then everything nobody posts until November. That's pretty crazy.
Yep. So like another 3 months. So the sun vanished like half a year gone from May 14th to November 12th. Also, could you imagine like another survivor group coming across like Nat and Tucker and being like, oh, what are you two doing in here?
I feel like people would, if it was an end of world situation, I feel like I would just be happy to see anybody that's like normal and living.
Yeah, but there's also like these. Again, it's kind of what the writing. The military's still fine in some instances. It feels like.
Well, yeah, I can't tell if they're setting up like an umbrella corp thing where it's like our military has to do with this. You know what I mean? Or something
Oh.
I mean, because it says they're shooting down the aliens. Maybe they did the thing to summon them. Maybe it's kind of like, you remember in The Mist how
Oh, yeah, you saw that movie.
soldier says
Yeah,
like,
we
oh,
did.
we were doing experiments in a lab and we opened up a portal and that's what caused this. But it's not like the military wanted this to happen. They just goofed up.
It's
and
just
made
an
it
outcome
happen.
of
Maybe
them,
it's something
yeah.
like that. So November 12th, Sun Vanish says, I'm not strong enough. I can't help them. I can't save them. I can't save anyone, not even myself. I've been thinking for a long time, would it even make a difference if I hadn't gone after Danyan? Do the choices I make even matter? What's the point in tweeting to the void when there's nobody left? It's so quiet now. But the irony is, my head isn't quiet. It's like all the weight of the world got crammed into my brain. It won't stop whispering in my head. I think the accident with my arm, I think it opened up something inside me. All my veins look like this I feel like I have a fever.
Oh, we
That's
have
a fun photo.
But
Oh.
There's like a
I don't
large
like
black line
that.
going down his arm. So
Actually-
I know they're setting up the deep water thing, but it's also one of the infected people who broke his arm. So maybe that, you know, when he came into contact with him, maybe that exasperated it too.
I doubt
But
it,
it
because
says,
there's
I
no
made it
blood
back home.
contact.
Everything is just where I left
Yeah.
it. It feels deathly still here.
Pretty sure that's like the exact same pattern to the footprints were in last time.
Yep. I think, why did he go back to his house?
Yeah, I feel like if the whole war, it feels kind of weird to go back home, right?
Well, I'm going to go back to my house where like the black water was that I can't drink anymore. Like, water line's still, anyway, they're gone. I don't know if they're still alive or not, but they certainly aren't here. I haven't heard from the group that had Danyan either. And it says, the world has been harvested. What is there left to do? It's over. We lost. That's fun. Harvested. It's interesting.
Goddamn, son.
Again,
Back
back
why
to
don't you
Perry
fucking
War-
a little bit of optimism there, bud. Good lord.
It is very War of the Worlds, that whole notion.
This is the last tweet of the year here on November 23rd. Tucker says, she won't speak to me anymore. I sit at the dinner table completely silent. I don't know what I did. How the hell do I fix this?
Then after that,
What?
Tucker posts some screenshots of tech conversations
Nah.
between him and Nat.
Yeah,
I like
what
how
happened?
We can't, because of the format, we can't have them converse with each other, so they're going to be in the same place.
Maybe she's just losing
tweeting
hope.
at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. They're just like, yeah, they have to be in the deal. Hey, what's going on? Why would you talk to me? I guess there's no point. What do you
Yeah.
I read the Sun Vanishes tweets and we don't have a chance, do we?
Not them
Please don't
talking
think
through
about it too hard.
text
We are surviving.
when they're like
We're luckier than most people.
literally in their each other's
Our power
company.
on top, Our
Mhm.
clean food and our clean water. I don't know.
Very optimistic.
Yeah, very, very fucking cool, dude. Even
Very
though
cool.
That's what matters, right? I guess. Are you seriously posting these conversations? I'm sorry. I don't know how else to fix this. I don't talk to you, so your solutions to screens are a private conversation. Smooth. Nat, please, I just want to help. I just want to be left alone for a while. Okay.
They're in the same room.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're just in each other. That's what I'm saying. They're just texting each other like while they're in the same company. Like,
I'm sorry for posting. I just need to fix this. Besides Nat, besides all of you, I have nobody else to turn to. I can't afford to lose someone else. It's funny to think about the mechanical abominations of the controlled people roaming free above ground while we're down here. It makes me wonder if it's so quiet now because whoever's left decided to give up fighting. And that's the last tweet of the year in 2019. So we're coming up on almost 2 years of this.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
In actual real time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's impressive to keep a story
So
going for this long,
impressive.
even if there's long
Yeah.
gaps
I would have
between
given
and
up.
stuff that.
Like,
There's
I have such a short attention
There's
span on
certainly-
on
Yeah,
projects.
I
Like,
would have
Dedication to it
rushed
that I
the
admire.
ending and
It's pretty
just
cool.
Yeah.
January 2020.
Fuck. I fucking almost cut up my goddamn finger with my Red Bull can with a little lip. Good God.
Don't say the brand unless they sponsor us.
Oh, true. The
Moving forward.
the liquid.
it's too late. They didn't even cut it out either.
Don't say
Yeah.
that because I think that confirms we don't get sponsored.
Oh
if
shit.
they hear
Okay.
you say
Water.
Water.
The water cup I was drinking.
Water.
that. There you go. Yeah.
All right, January 25th, 2020, the first post of the new year in 2020. And Nat says this. She says, thanks to everyone who has been asking about me. I'm doing okay. I've just had to do so much growing up in such a short amount of time. Don't even know why I'm on here now. Guess I miss having somebody to talk to. Yeah, I stuck away from Tucker a few weeks ago. I'm tired of people trying to take care of me and then let me
Oh.
down. Damn, dude. Tucker
Wow.
was the guy who's like, I'm going to go 500 miles for Nat, right?
And now she just
And
dipped.
also having this
Yeah.
like coming of age, like I'm not a kid anymore.
I'm not a
and
kid
a
anymore.
timeline where the sun's blotted out and the
Yeah.
spaceships
Also,
are like
I'm
vaporizing
14.
people.
Yeah.
She's 16 now.
Yeah, I was gonna say at this
Older
point she's not
brother
14
who
anymore.
Doesn't know how to not control those around him. The surface isn't all that dangerous now. There's still power on internet. Despite the cold and dark, it's pretty normal. Sometimes I see people from a distance. We make eye contact, maybe a nod, and continue what we're doing. I want to say to keep sending your experience in DMs, but does it really matter now? It's the same shit. Nothing is new anymore. The ones who are left know how to take care of themselves, avoid threats, and survive. We, the ones who are left, carry on. Business as usual. Which that was all reposted by The Sun Vanished.
Yes, or at least that last tweet was. I think I'm not sure, but just in the middle of the apocalypse, I'm not a kid anymore. I can be on my own.
Very intense
World,
energy.
it is, and also
don't
like that
control
level
me.
Of,
Mhm.
it's other than the fact the sun doesn't exist and the corpses and aliens that exist everywhere and the headlights we have to look out, it's pretty normal. There's still internet. Like, okay. Whatever you say.
But once again, we need to take it as if we're seeing the tweets now. You know what I mean? Like in real time.
I know. I'm getting what's the word? I'm getting bitter for no reason. So whatever. So after this, Nat posts a screenshot of a message with the caption saying,
Nat, please listen. None of this is adding up. How did the U.S. military and every other military we know of just go practically silent overnight? After months of fighting these things, they suddenly give up, and every voice of influence or the reach to civilians also eventually gives up and takes ridiculous amounts of time in between posts. And what did TSV mean by harvested if there are still people around?
And then Nat says in a quote, quoting that screenshot.
I really like, well, first off, I just want to say there's a comment that someone just said, this is still happening, question mark.
Purple cat.
The sun vanished about what he meant. But what I've gathered through DMs, all I know is any war that we were fighting was lost. You want to stay alive? You have to fend for yourself and rely on yourself. Nobody's going to come save us. Bruh.
Bum, bum, bum. All right. So then after that, February the 5th, the sun vanished tweets, I miss Danyan.
God damn, dude.
Bro. Fuck. Yeah, no, for real. Like,
Fuck Danyan.
I don't care about Danyan anymore.
If I've been for 2 years and if I was like scrolling through Twitter and I just saw, I miss Danyan, I'd be like, God damn, dude.
And then you have to wait for like another month or a couple weeks. And that was all you got was I miss Danyan. I feel like, oh my god, bro. Like,
Let me ask you this so far.
Go
What
somewhere else.
have you preferred so far? The sun vanished or Gregory 88?
Gregory 88.
wow.
Because it was like, sure, the ending was ridiculous, but its high points
It's pretty
were
funny.
more tied into
It was very dumb.
It was shorter.
Wow,
The entire thing was more
okay.
condensed.
I
It's been 2
do not
years,
agree.
some months. Like,
do
it
not
is
agree.
I do not agree. I believe this is
but
so much more
it's
interesting.
like, I'm still alive, not sure what to do. It's like, okay. Like,
Yeah, it's getting very
it would
repetitive.
be easier to
Well, okay, yeah,
I
that's
just knew
fair.
for certain that he was alive or not, but all I have is this in between. When I lie awake in the quietness, I can hear him. It's faint, and I can't tell what he's saying, but I know it's his voice. And now my only friends, Nat and Tucker, are estranged. I haven't heard from Tucker in ages. Did I fail? I couldn't save any of them. I'm just rotting here with whatever sickness I have, and the ships pass by my house daily. I'm not even worth the trouble to finish off. I do like that note. I'm not worth the trouble to finish off.
Gregory 88 is just becoming more and more like a savant in my eyes.
No.
With every
The longer this
passing.
goes. I think if we look at like the first few months of Sun Vanished, I think it's superior with like him looking outside and going to the neighbor's
the
house and
concept
stuff.
is
Yeah.
fun. But if I have to hear about Danyan
That's
one more fucking
that's
time,
fair.
I'm
I'm
gonna
like
drive my
like we
fist
said
up
before, like we don't even really care about the sun vanish right now anymore. I'm more about like
just
Nat
Nat and
and Tucker.
Like, yes, I
Yeah.
understand, but why are you going across country?
I
How are you
liked that
going
we
to-
had like the videos before. That was cool. Those were great. But now we're not having as many videos or as many photos. I'm kind of getting not
Wait.
lost. I'm just like I don't
Wait,
know.
what's the
Yeah,
date?
Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, I don't know.
I think we're in
So after
January.
Not
Oh,
today.
February 6th, Sun
Oh,
Vanish
no.
continues.
February.
Where are they going?
Oh, no.
The ships in the strobe.
Oh, no.
They're
It's
still here, but
happening
their patrol
soon.
cycles have been.
Oh yeah.
going. About a week later, on February 12th, Nat says,
Getting a lot
I'm
of
pretty sure
Couple
that's
months.
when they
nonsense
went
right?
DMs talking
away
about
for
the
like 2
people?
years.
Can you be more specific?
Oh wow.
Do you know who you
That's
are?
when I stopped following.
about a month and a half later, the Sun Vanish says, Danyan is here. He's in the room with me.
Okay.
There's
No.
but he's here. It's not nebulous now. He's here.
No.
He says, look, and the
Fuck.
picture is
Oh my god! Fuck you.
what?
The picture-
Whoa, the hands.
I mean, it's a selfie in a mirror.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. It's just
Look at his
like, look, here he
hands.
is. And it's like, okay, so you took a bathroom selfie with the flash
Well,
on.
I don't see Danyan in the picture, right? Is that what it's? Is it implying that he can see Danyan, but we can't?
Yeah.
I thought he
Yeah.
said Danyan is the one taking the picture.
No. I think he's taking the picture, and to him, Danyan's standing next to him, but he's
Yeah.
not actually there.
And his arm's fine now?
That's what I get from it. Also, look at
No.
his fingers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at his hands.
Spindly fingers. like
Yeah.
that. It's crazy.
I know.
His
gross,
nails
long
have
fucking
turned,
little
and
tootsies,
the
dude.
tips of his fingers have
Uh,
turned.
Okay, yeah,
Like
and after
they're
this, he says
rotting.
he's standing.
Yeah.
You can see him in the mirror. which, yeah, once again, he's not there.
No,
And then
not
he
there.
says, why can't you see? And then post a video with the word listen repeated over and over again.
Okay.
So there's kind of a breathy whispering noise, but to me that sounds like
The sun
it's
vanished.
probably just him.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just him.
Just him,
Yeah.
so we're doing-
Mm-hmm.
It's just him freaking out, thinking that Danion's there when he's
Danion's there.
Because after
Yeah.
that, he continues and says, he's here, I know it. I just don't know what to say to him. What should I say? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I told him I'm sorry for everything I did to him. I just want him to stay here with me again.
He's
like how
losing
things used
it.
to be. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So in another video that says, no, 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 he's gone, he's gone, he's gone, and I can't get him back.
I like the top comment says, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. He was never there.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
the next
God.
one, this video is the exact same as the last one. It's
Risky, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Whether you're watching Papa Vita when yeah. We're almost at the end of this video.
Sun vanishes, losing
sure.
his mind. After that, Tucker says,
Yeah, we got about 30 minutes
As
or
the
20
temptation
minutes.
continues, it's not just repeating words and phrases. You start repeating past trauma too.
And the Sun Vanish responds to Tucker's tweet and says, you don't have any idea what you're talking about, Tucker. To which Tucker replies,
How do I know all this? Because it's why Nat left. It's why I'm alone all over again.
the idea of them just tweeting at each
Oh,
other.
'cause he went-
I'm so lonely.
okay.
So next we have March the 30th.
So Tucker's
March
starting
the
to go
30th.
crazy.
Sun Vanish says, since you won't
Oh,
shut up
man.
about my hand and arm, here it is, but I cannot fathom.
Oh, I don't want to look at it.
I don't
want
wanna
to
look
find
at
it.
I don't want to
So
look
he's
at
completely
it.
Insane, and his arm, bro.
Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Look at that. Look at
It's
that.
still
Those are those
crazy.
fingers
His
you've been
It's
talking
like
about.
his hands.
are gone.
Big old grippers.
Yeah, they are. It looks
Got
like it's
some-
been peeled
some
off.
paddles on him.
Yeah.
He got some paddles, please.
Today, March
No, his hands are
31st,
huge
Nat
though.
posted a
Hey,
screenshot of the
Nectario.
threatening message they received.
They never left. 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 They never left.
That was good. I like that. That was a good read.
Thank you.
After this, Nat's account doesn't post for over a year.
Wow.
So that's great.
Well,
April
COVID
3rd,
times.
The Sun vanished.
We have
Shares
officially
a
reached it.
screenshot of a group chat that
Mm-hmm.
him, Tucker, and Nat's account being puppeted by an unknown party, with Tucker reposting the screenshots. So
Nat says, we need to talk. Nat! Holy shit, are you okay? Are you safe? What happened since you left? Sorry to disappoint you, Tucker, but it's not Nat.
Did
She's
she
safe
get-
with us, though.
Oh, no.
Oh, the cult.
What the fuck? Who is this? Why do you have Nat's account? As I said, she's safe with us. We've been the ones you ignored for a very long time. We contacted you and at the Sun vanished multiple times, and you did not cooperate.
it's the people who were on Danion's phone number and took him from me. The liars.
We are not liars. We are the people trying to help everyone stay safe. Using Daniel and Nat as leverage are not something we like resorting to, but it is justified. Your social media accounts have turned into a beacon for the world. When the news organizations and government broadcasts ceased transmission, you became the new media. Everyone have looked to you for guidance to survive. This is a very large responsibility that we, the people, believe that neither of you are fit to have.
I didn't ask
Damn.
for that responsibility. I don't want it anymore. So fine, you can take my account. I don't care anymore.
Hold on a
It's
second.
all about a Twitter account.
Nobody's taking anyone's account.
Right, all about a Twitter
We're
account.
Which responsibility we're fit or not fit to have.
Bro.
You people, and you have no right to take our accounts. What are you going to use them for anyway?
This is, yes, all about a Twitter account. Yes.
If you want to make a Twitter ARG, that's fine, but don't use the Twitter
No,
account. as
use
the
the Twitter account. We must stop all resistance efforts against the invaders. It only hurts our chances of future survival.
I don't have the first idea what you mean, but if I do what you want, will I see Daniel again?
Of course, you have our word, just as we promised before. Hold on, stop it. Stop all resistance efforts? So are you the ones who quietly shut down all the military operations to take those fuckers down? Sure as hell sounds like you are.
That's irrelevant right now. It's crazy.
Okay,
Wow.
No, no, it is relevant. It continues to be relevant.
I need to see Daniel again. I'll do whatever it takes.
Are you fucking
I'll
serious?
do whatever it takes.
Fuck Daniel,
I wanna
bro.
see Nat
Oh my
again too, but
god.
there's no more at stake right now. They're trying to take advantage of our hopelessness. Our hopelessness.
I can't.
At Lost Sun News.
Oh man.
The idea of these people in a post-apocalypse tweeting in a group chat.
We need your Twitter account.
We need your give us your Twitter
I need
account.
to see Daniel. I need to see the 14-year-old girl.
Oh my god.
At
Okay.
Lost Sun News,
Uh,
you said it hurts our chances of future survival. What does that mean?
It means that if we continue fighting against the occupiers, there's a very good chance that we all go extinct.
Dun dun dun.
TSV, you cannot honestly be believing this shit. They just want control. Hell, they're probably working with them. We hate the invaders just as much as you do, Tucker. But we aren't naive enough to believe that we can defeat them. We would just encourage them to wipe us out entirely.
But they
We know
haven't.
what they are capable of.
I don't know what to believe. I just need some time to think.
Well, I don't. The people can go fuck yourselves. I'm not giving you anything. You can use me as ransom, but not her. You touch her and I'll break you. Noted. And then Tucker says, I'm packing to leave first thing in the morning. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to find the people or they will find me.
Then on October 24th, the Sun Vanish posts a cryptic video.
Oh?
Did I ever stop to think about myself
oh, he's talking.
beyond survival? Daniel. Why did you leave me when I needed you? I was living for you. Can't do that anymore.
Oh! Oh, the lights.
Oh, he's looking
Oh!
right into it. Don't
Oh
do
god.
that.
Flashy lights, sorry guys.
He's looking right into it.
It's getting really. Oh!
So, the headlights, I always imagine them as like, you know, these big, like, kind of tripod things walking around to kill people, you know, aliens. But then it's clear for like 30 seconds in that video that it's just a guy.
It's just a guy. Yeah. It's just kind of funny. Imagine getting chased by just a guy flashing up.
Like all the
Yeah.
okay, we're almost done. Whatever.
Oh
After this,
man.
the Sun Vanish says, I think
I
I'm
don't
beginning
feel
to
so good,
understand.
Mr.
I
Star.
can't just survive. I have to live. I just thought he died. Did he not?
Oh, I
was
just got a
that on
headache
his
for
death,
laughing
him
too
saying all
much.
that,
Oh,
and then
man.
The headlight thing attacking.
How'd he post it if he
I
died?
just killed one of those things. We have a chance to fight against them. You can't hold Daniel's life over me anymore.
Oh my god.
He
Yeah,
then
this
says,
is the
my
I'm
last
getting-
old
one,
friend.
I'm getting annoyed.
Conversation,
Yeah,
contact
I'm getting annoyed that we
info
keep bringing up
on.
Danyan now. I'm
He
at the point.
shows- He posts like a GIF.
Oh, not the Galaxy Note 8.
Shattered. He says, "My only hope now is to reach out on Twitter to Tucker, find out where he went, and track down the people who took Nat." And also, so is that implying that
He's given up on Danyan.
the headlight or whatever just destroyed his phone, and not him?
I guess.
All right, and then after that, the entire story goes dark for over a year, picking back up in October 29th of 2021. But considering it goes dark for a year, and considering the current emotions of the room, Hunter, you wanna call it there? You wanna say that?
I think that is actually where the
Oh.
story concludes.
Wait, what?
Actually,
Well, they never
No, it's
posted
not.
again after that. That's
Our
incredible.
document. So this is the thing. Here's the thing. It's just so long with just nothing happening.
We're not even
And
halfway through.
it was a lot of
Halfway through.
repetition,
People
so I
like,
understand.
Please finish it, which we do sometimes. I mean, it's just like it's like the Baraska thing again, where it's just like I mean, I don't know. You got to read Baraska 5.
Well, that's a little different, admittedly, because Baraska 5 was an unneeded sequel
True.
a good story, whereas this one is just the original story.
I guess I'm just saying, like,
down.
If I was in real time following this, it would probably be different.
Yeah.
But now, by this point, you're going on without a Twitter post for a year. Even the Gregory 88 thing, it seemed like the person actually had a.
They need to
idea
consider
of a
that this was
story,
during
what they were
COVID
doing.
time, though.
Was that
100%, yeah.
Was that born from the success of The Sun Vanished, or did Gregory 88 come first?
I'm almost positive The Sun Vanished came first, but there's been a bunch of Twitter ARGs, so I wouldn't say, I'm sure whichever one came first inspired the other, but I don't think it was, like, total.
You know, I mean, it almost...
Like, I don't think one is the sole reason.
Well,
I think they're not going to continue it.
Yeah, they aren't. Wow.
That sucks, because I feel like we're starting...
Yeah,
I don't know.
I feel like something was just starting to
happen. Yeah, we stopped talking about Danyan, and now we're going to look for Tucker and...
Nat.
Yeah, Nat.
All I know about the story is that... I'm just going to spoil it for you.
Go ahead, yeah.
Basically, what happens, if I remember correctly... they find out, I don't know, they managed to explode a spaceship, I believe, by having the Sun Vanished get abducted.
Oh.
So he dies.
Oh,
and
wow.
Then Nat takes over his account.
What happens to Tucker?
I don't know anything about after that. That's all I remember.
Okay. Okay. Honestly, it does kind of honestly suck that they stopped here.
Yeah, that they stopped, yeah.
I would
think Gregory 88 is better.
Yeah, I
understand that this is really repetitive now, but still, like, that's anticlimactic.
Yeah, that left me kind of sad.
That
left me a little sad.
Still exists, so you could go read it if you wanted to.
Yeah, honestly, I think I want to see the story end myself. Like, I mean, I'm gonna get through it much quicker than watching Creepcast, of course. No hate. Yeah. Just, there's a lot of talking in between, and I just want to know what happens.
Yeah.
It sucks that they stopped. I mean, I do understand why they stopped, though. Not only is it, like, I guess there's a lot of time passed or whatever, but, like, this video's 3 hours long.
Yeah, they're not considering that COVID happened, though. It's sad.
I don't know why, but I ran out into my front yard. Yeah, freaking... We think that's better.
Because the reason they stopped was because of the length between time? Like, seriously? It's COVID time.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, that's valid. I would have at least, I don't know. I can't really speak for them, but me personally, I wouldn't have been upset about that, knowing that it's COVID, because I was thinking about it too, like, even before, like, you brought it out, I'm like, oh man, we're about to hit COVID, haha. But like, also, like, I forgot for a hot second that this was like in time, like this was actually like in the moment, on the date, exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's disappointing. Well, you
yeah,
can read it in your free time, I guess.
I definitely will, and I literally, this one and the left-right game are still up there for me. Like, this is, I have to say it's the best ones that we've reacted to.
Yes.
Bummer.
It was extremely strong in the start, but then, I agree, it got really repetitive.
Like, I think we got the point. And there wasn't even like any more, like, at some point they stopped doing polls, they stopped doing photos and videos, and it was
I
just
think they
really
started to
repetitive.
get writer's block.
Probably. I mean, yeah, like we said before, like continuing a story for that long is
Well, I feel like it
mind
wouldn't have
blowing.
taken as long if they hadn't gotten writer's block.
Yeah, probably.
I think Creepcast just thought it wasn't worth the effort because they said that they only got through half the script.
Yeah, true. And they were like, yeah, they still had so much more to go. So, yeah, it's fair.
I'm guessing it got like extremely repetitive even more after that or something.
Until probably like the end, where like the big like
I
climax of the ship and stuff.
I believe that it continued, like it started to pick up really fast again in like 2022. But
Oh wow.
yeah.
Damn.
It was
It's
2022 or
2025, so like
2023.
that's crazy that it was
Yeah.
still going on. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out on my own. Yeah, Left Right game was really good, Nosuke.
It was amazing. That's my favorite.
Really good. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like it was one of those stories where like you could kind of piece the little bits together.
A legit story.
Yeah, it was really good, really well told. Yeah,
and well written. Yeah,
so good. And like the characters in general, like you were able to actually like, I don't know, like
everything was planned from the beginning too. Like this one, it seems like they're kind of
in the moment,
just making stuff up as they go.
Yeah, definitely.
But the Left Right game was planned out very, like they had the entire story in mind when they were writing it, because there's foreshadowing, there's tons of stuff.
Like, yeah, literally since the beginning, and then it like loops. Like it's like it comes back, like some stuff. Yeah, that's I love when stories do that. I really do.
Well, we got almost 3 hours.
Yeah. Honestly, actually perfect.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That's disappointing.
It is disappointing, but you know what? I'm still happy that we watched this in general.
Yeah, if they eventually do a part 2 because people get upset that they ended early, I'll link it to you.
Yeah, please do. I wonder. Let me see. I'm gonna.
Because they have the script written for it, so they could easily just record it.
Right. I don't think people would like upright like complain in the comments section, right? I mean, probably some people would.
I would personally ask, could you please do a part 2? It starts to get really interesting. Like, I'm one of those people.
Right.
And then they'd probably respond, if they do respond, something like, well, I don't want to have to read like 200 Twitter posts before it starts to get good. Or something like that.
Yeah, I don't even. I mean, I'm scrolling, like, but there's no people actually saying, "Hey, can you make a part 2?" But
probably because enough time hasn't passed.
Right, this video. For once, like we reacted to this very recently. Like this video is only 2 weeks old, so
yeah.
And then we watched it last week, like a part of it.
Once we start to hit a few months, I feel like that's when people will start asking for a part 2.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna end it here then.
Episodes 2? Yeah, we do. We can try to make it a more regular thing, maybe.
Sure, I'm down with that, 100%.
Like maybe.
We'll need another thing to react to.
Yeah, maybe once a month.
Why is Nim? Why are you? What's going on?
I'm big and small.
Yeah, have you been back there the whole time?
I've only noticed just recently.
Okay. That's cool. Continue.
I'm doubled.
Oh man. Oh, there it is. Okay.
But yes, we have done other episodes. You can check Nina's Twitter. Not Twitter. You can check Nina's channel. I think you are on YouTube.
Yeah.
And she's posted reactions to other Creepcast episodes.
Right, exactly.
What do you plan to react
I'm pretty
to now?
sure I have like Creepcast in like the title too. Most times, it's either Creepcast or horror.
Yet. Yeah, we don't know yet.
I really
We're
just
open to
sometimes go off of
suggestions.
comments. Yeah,
We're open to suggestions.
very open to suggestion.
Yeah, people watching this, whether you're watching the VOD or watching in real time, leave a comment below. And say what you would like to see us react to next.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm talking.
If we already
to you,
watched
but-
it, we'll let you know. But like,
Mhm.
oh no, you're good. Couldn't have said it better. Nim is watching from the background. Yeah, that's exactly what it was like. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah,
No
privacy. That's exactly what was happening.
Game analysis videos. That'd be interesting if like we played the game, but I don't want to like have Nina or me get spoiled for a game we haven't
played. Yeah, that makes sense. Normally with our
So we have
reaction
to
stuff, we just do like
discuss it.
horror stuff.
Yeah, so we have to discuss it. Like, if we can look up their channel, and see if there's anything that either we aren't interested in playing at all, or we played before, and maybe we can react to it, but no promises.
Exactly, Mundo.
We'll look into it.
Yeah, I'll at least, because I do try to read every single comment. I'll at least like give like a heart to it or something if I read it.
Yeah, I read all my comments too on my channel.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's all I've got. Anything else you want to say?
To the new people that just came in towards the end, please subscribe to Nina's channel.
Aw.
And she makes other reaction videos too, not just a Creepcast. And she streams almost every day.
Almost every day, you know.
Yeah.
You guys should follow Nim though too. She's in like, I think I put her name in the title. It should be clickable. What game have you been playing
anime
recently?
reaction content, but I haven't uploaded it. Well, I uploaded one recently, but I went on a really long break. I'm trying to be more regular now, but I do a lot of streams. That's what I mainly
think you've
do.
been playing like the Expedition 33
Expedition
game.
33.
Yeah. If it's not that, it's Minecraft. That's what I've seen
I also
mostly.
started playing Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna read.
Okay. Thank you for the ads, Kez. Or the links,
yeah.
I mean.
Here we go.
Both YouTube links. Thank you.
Lunar. Oh, Donna, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh,
No,
Lunar's
she
playing the
subscribed.
Expedition 33 too.
Did she subscribe? It said subscribe.
I think it's a YouTube sub,
Oh,
so
YouTube sub. Okay,
yeah,
well,
it's kind of
thank you
weird
for
for the
the
difference.
Yeah, thank you for the subscription to Nina's channel, though.
Mm-mm-mm.
I remember, oh my gosh, I don't think people know about this, but me and Nina had a failed reaction one time. We tried to react to an anime movie, Perfect Blue, but we got too overwhelmed.
Oh my god. You know the funny thing is I had that for the longest time, like on my saves, because I
Same
was really
here.
thinking about maybe like editing that part, so like it didn't show, it was just our
the part
reactions.
the part that made us quit.
But I didn't want. I couldn't go back and edit it. I couldn't. I didn't want to relive it again.
Too disturbing to watch. Yeah.
It really was.
We're talking. If you've seen the movie, we're talking about the scene where they film
Yeah.
scene for a movie or a TV show where it's in a club or
Very
something,
disturbing.
and, yeah, very disturbing. Even though it was acting, it obviously for her it felt really real.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Ugh. But it's one of those like
because of
older
that,
anime
it's just-
movies.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I would love to watch more anime movies with you.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, we should do
Yeah.
that. I think because it failed the first time, we just decided not to do it again.
Yeah.
But I think if we watch something that isn't as traumatic, it'll be fine.
Because I heard about the movie before we decided to watch
very
it.
Famous. It's
Yeah.
very famous.
But I didn't know it was that graphic, that
Yeah,
disturbing.
Yeah, and that graphic. Yeah, we saw a bear.
Yeah.
We saw naked ladies, like completely naked,
Completely.
zoomed in and all.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Nude
was.
photo shoots. It was crazy.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to see that again.
Yeah, it was super awkward too, like seeing some of that. It's like watching a sex scene with your parents in the room.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah,
It
that's
felt like that.
that's
Kinda
weird.
what it felt like.
Straight up
Like-
weird. Yeah, it's a crazy movie.
Mhm.
Not zoomed in. Yeah, zoomed in and all.
It was zoomed in.
We did not even finish the movie. We didn't do it.
If I remember correctly, it started at the bottom and then scrolled up.
Yeah, it did. It did. It was a scroll up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So
Ugh.
yeah, it was zoomed in.
The transitions in that movie were amazing, but like when it got to those scenes, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't even appreciate the art anymore. Like it's just
Yeah.
weird. It's all just weird.
Yeah. Mhm. I'll look up some anime movies and bring you a list.
Okay. Sounds
and
good to
we
me.
can choose one to react to. That'd be fun to do, or maybe we could even do like a TV show where we react to it together. Like an anime show
Oh, yeah.
we react together.
I mean, like
That'd be
during
cool.
the day, I'm more free now because I don't have classes. So, yeah,
Oh,
that'd be
nice.
cool.
Oh, is it summer break?
Yeah, it's summer break.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to think of some shows I want to show you.
Oh yeah.
I think we should do a TV show instead of just a movie. It'll also be easier to edit.
To edit, yeah, 100%.
Plus,
I'm down.
I just upload them like on a Google Drive raw, so
Mm.
like a Google Drive link, like uncut and everything.
Oh, K-drama. Okay, yeah. So actually, I am slowly. It's a very slow process reacting to a K-drama right now, but it's only for the paid Patreon. That drama I'm watching, it takes a lot out of me. It's a very as of right now in the story, it is very dumb, but I do love K-dramas. And those are really fun to watch as well. The one I'm watching is called The Heirs.
Ah,
Yeah, it's oh man, it's a doozy. It's definitely a doozy. And then I'm also watching something else. With Shua from Idol. I literally just started that one. I only watched one episode of it. It's not even like a K-drama. It's more of like a entertainment.
Nina, okay, I actually have an idea.
Oh, what's up?
If you haven't reacted to all of the Apothecary Diaries season 2, could I join you? I
haven't. Yeah, sure.
Because
honestly,
I haven't even started.
Oh, yeah. So honestly, if you want to, we could start it over on your channel.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, start from the beginning. Yeah, that'd be great.
That works for me. I am not far into the season 2. Like, let me check real quick.
Nice. I think we're on episode like 2 or 3, 4 maybe. You've uploaded 2 episodes, I know.
Yeah, literally, legitimately, only on episode 3. Like, I'm going to be on episode 3, so we could,
nice.
We could watch. We could watch together.
Yay!
Yay! Okay. It's a plan.
We can discuss it more in DMs.
Yeah, 100%. Okay.
So you guys can look forward to that. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I can't believe we've been talking for 15 minutes.
Have we? Oh my god. Okay, guys, I'm going to start the raid. Going to start the raid now. Oh, sorry, that wasn't me. They fall outside. Lunar's also doing his streamer anniversary. I don't know if it's affiliate. Oh, yeah, it is affiliate anniversary. Yeah, so make sure to congratulate him. If you can't watch all of his streams, it's okay to leave an email and be in a merry way. And if you love Lunar much as I do, you should totally follow him because he totally deserves it. Like I said before, he was playing the Expedition 33 game that we were talking about earlier. LA by night would be fun. No idea how that would work for a React style though. It's a tabletop.
Won't you get DMCA for all those anime? For me, I I do it on a Google Drive. Like, I just put like a minute to introduce the episode, and then I link it to the Google Drive in the description. But for Nina, she actually goes out of her way to edit.
Yeah, and most of the time it doesn't turn out well because YouTube will still like cut things out.
Yeah.
But it's whatever I gotta do to get it published. Yeah. I only published the edited version on the Patreon stuff. I still don't have YouTube members for some reason.
Yeah, I did that with Cardcap. Wait, still? Even though you're at
I know,
1,000?
right? Oh, it's ending! Oh, have a great day or a great night, and I'll see you later! Bye! Whoopsies! I wasn't paying attention to the time!